Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to AHS Tiger Life. This is Roman Cleary, and before tonight's featured contest, it is homecoming, which means that we will be announcing the King's Court of homecoming before tonight's game. We will see you all in just a moment, but now let's cut it to Scott Benjamin.
Tiger fans, welcome to Homecoming 2020. Before the game begins, we will recognize our King Court and crown our homecoming king. Our first senior is Mr. Andrew Antcliffe. Andrew is the son of Penny and John Antcliffe and is escorted tonight by his mother. At AHS, Andrew is a member of Student Council as Executive President, Multicultural Club, Beta Club, Key Club, Ethics Bowl, Photography Club, Environmental Club, and the Mental Health Awareness Club. Outside of school, he enjoys photography with an emphasis on portraits, hanging out with his friends, and helping others and his community. Next year, Andrew plans to attend UT Knoxville and major in biology. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Andrew Antcliffe. Our next senior is Mr. Zach Baker. Zach is the son of Mandy Scott and Joe Baker and is escorted tonight by his mother. At AHS, Zach is on the varsity football team and is a member of the AHS Tiger Life. Outside of school, he enjoys hanging out with friends and sleeping. Zach is currently weighing his options for next year, but we know he will do well wherever he goes. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Zach Baker. Our next senior is Mr. Dave Goss. Dave is the son of Ashley Bowen and Casey Bowen and is escorted tonight by his mother. Dave enjoys partying, when he's not at school, of course, and putting a smile on everyone's face while making them laugh. Next year, Dave plans to attend the University of Memphis and major in psychology. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dave Goss. Our next senior is Mr. Dylan Keith. Dylan is the son of Jonathan and Emily Keith and is escorted tonight by his mother. And tonight is his 18th birthday. At AHS, Dylan is a member of Beta Club and AHS Tiger Life. Additionally, Dylan is also on both the varsity baseball and football teams. Outside of school, Dylan enjoys playing baseball on the weekends, going to Buffalo Wild Wings, and hanging out with his BFF, Zach Baker. Next year, Dylan is undecided on where he is attending college, but we know wherever he goes, he will do great things. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dylan Keith. Our next senior is Mr. Colby Patton. Colby is the son of Sean and Jackie Patton and is escorted tonight by his mother. At AHS, Colby plans to join the track team. Outside of school, he enjoys playing basketball with friends and traveling. Next year, Colby plans to attend college through the military and will be joining the U.S. Navy. He will major in business and sports medicine. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Colby Patton. How about that white suit? Our final senior is Mr. Ulysses Solorio. Ulysses is the son of Gloria Solorio and is escorted tonight by his mother. Ulysses' greatest accomplishment in high school is that he has continued to exist on an astral plane. This is very good because next year Ulysses plans to attend Tennessee Tech and major in aerospace engineering or computer science. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ulysses And your 2020 homecoming king is, drumroll please, Andrew Antcliffe. There you go. Hey, Tiger fans, how about one more big round of applause for our homecoming court?
It's here, at Arlington Community Schools,
where we thrive on creativity. We take the scattered pieces
to build something great.
We work together to challenge ourselves
and each other, defining who we are and who we want to be.
We rely on technology to learn where we came from,
to see where we're going. We adapt
because we know there's a world of opportunity for all.
We thrive under pressure
to make our future great.
We are Arlington.
Think, create,
achieve.
Roll over. Chance high five. All right.
When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique.
And your mother
I am totally a hat person. Right, guys? Thanks for being honest. They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love. Adopt pure love at theshelterpetproject.org.
I know what you're thinking. I need a job.
I need a new career.
Well, I've been there.
I've been there.
I've been there. I wasn't happy with what I was doing.
After high school, I didn't have a plan.
I just wanted to start working.
I got laid off twice, but you gotta keep going.
You just need the right skills. Find an apprenticeship.
I found a 2-year IT program.
I found a medical course online.
I'm now a consultant in the tech space.
You have more options than you think. You can do this.
You will find something.
You will find something new.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Arlington football, live on AHS Tiger Life. This is Roman Cleary calling the action for you, along with Andrew Farrell. And Andrew, it is yet again another home game for this Arlington Tiger club as the 4-2 Tigers match up against the 0-2 MUS Owls.
Yeah, and a special one at that, Roman. Tonight we have Arlington's homecoming, as we saw Andy Antcliffe right there, just won homecoming king. We will see who wins homecoming queen coming up here at halftime. Definitely excited for a great game against a great opponent in a great environment, and it's a great weather too, so I'm excited.
Well, the Tigers are definitely excited about this opportunity, especially after the not-so-exciting result last week against Houston.
Yeah, last week was a tough week for the Tigers. On the road at Houston High School, we saw a lot of struggles, both offensively and defensively. I guess the only aspect of the Tigers that didn't struggle was special teams, because Gabriel Torres took 2 kickoffs back to the house. But other than that, it was a rough game for Arlington. Came out and got punched in the mouth, so hopefully they're able to bounce back here tonight. There's no better time to bounce back and get a big dub against a big team than homecoming. So.
And you were mentioning special teams and Gabriel Torres. Gabriel Torres was a game-time decision for this game against MUS. He's going to be out tonight with a groin injury, and we're expecting Braxton Tompkins to have to step up on the return game.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how that's going to be.
Yeah, yes, indeed. Arlington's offense, it struggled last week. 2 of its 4 touchdowns came from Gabriel Torres' kickoff returns. Once again, Torres will be out tonight. The defense was all out of sorts. They were getting shredded in the passing game, and they're going to have to look to clean that up here tonight.
Yeah, MUS is a air raid type system. They are a throw first team, so tonight is going to be huge for Arlington's defense. They have to step up, and they have to let this defense This front seven has to give these corners as little time to cover as possible. I think the pass rush is going to be very key tonight for Arlington.
Well, there are about 8 minutes left until the kickoff. The Tigers of Arlington getting ready to take on the Memphis University School Owls. We'll be right back here on AHS Tiger Life.
Oh, look, a redhead.
Staring contest.
You still got it.
I know.
Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
I'll see you later. Okay.
So Dr. Pooey is the best of the leukemia doctors at St. Jude. We very quickly found out how much he loves his patients. One of our first visits with Dr. Pooey, he was kind of running through the protocol and naming off all the medications. And he said, but don't worry, you don't pay that, St. Jude pays that. Just to think, like, and what if they didn't?
One in 3 adults has pre-diabetes. That means it could be you, your dog walker,
On your left.
your cat jogger. With early diagnosis, pre-diabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
Hey world, I have a quick message. It's about safe driving. Alright, let's go. Anytime you're driving, have the seatbelt buckled tight. Both hands on the wheel and your phone out of sight. When not in your hand trying to text somebody back. Because if you do, your car might get smacked. The moral of the story, just put your phone down. The people on the road will stay safe and sound. Put your phone down, put your phone down. People on the road will stay safe and sound. Yeah.
Staring contest.
You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, here on AHS Tiger Life. We're getting ready for the first quarter of action. Less than 5 minutes to go. Roman Cleary, Andrew Farrell on hand here once again. Tigers at 4-2, MUS at 0-2. Arlington's obviously gotten a much quicker start to the season than most teams here in the pandemic.
Yeah, MUS right now 0-2 after 2 really tough losses, but to 2 really good opponents in Christian Brothers High School and Montgomery Bell. MUS played hard in both of those games. I think this is a big game for them just because they need to get in the swing of things by now, especially with, into September. It's about that time where they just got to get into a groove. But for Arlington, this is huge. Obviously, homecoming. There's nothing better than a game like tonight, Roman.
Well, we usually are on this early to witness the Tiger intro here on broadcast, but we will be here tonight. You can see it forming up. There's the big gold helmet right there.
Oh, yeah.
But first, the national anthem with Miss Alyssa Demeen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Alyssa Deming singing the national anthem. But now, with less than 2 minutes till kickoff, we are getting ready to watch our Tigers into the field here at Arlington High School.
Here we go. Time for some Tiger football.
It's another edition of Friday Night Lights here in Arlington, Tennessee.
Man,
A
I'm
tradition
ready.
that's been building for more than 15 years now.
As we're seeing Zach Baker out there representing Arlington as the captain tonight.
It'll be Gavin McKay as the captain for MUS.
That'll be an interesting one. Those two guys are both really crucial to their team. Gavin McKay, a safety and wide receiver, one of their star players, and being interested to see what we can
Say
get.
hello to your Arlington Tigers. All right, what are you saying?
Here we go. They look fired up. We're ready to go. As I was saying, though, I was just saying, MUS has got a lot of key players, and Gavin McKay is one of those big ones. So that'll be a matchup we're going to see all night.
Yeah, Gavin McKay, a Mizzou commit. Tiger fans really overwhelming here.
Yeah, I mean, Arlington has been able to create a great atmosphere in the stands all year safely at that, too. So tonight looks to be no exception as this Arlington crowd is fired up and ready to go.
Coin toss underway here. We have yet to see who has won it.
There seems to be
Southern Union, MUS, over there on the sideline. As you can see right there.
And here we got Arlington as we are waiting, and still don't know who's got the ball.
It looks like it'll be Arlington starting this off.
They are. Arlington's going to receive.
No Jacob DeShields out there. It's going to be the Tigers receiving here. It's going to be Braxton Tompkins and J.J. Johnson back deep.
Yeah, those two guys right there. We haven't seen much of Braxton Thompson. We have not been able to see his explosiveness and what he can do with the ball in his hands yet. Tonight, with Cannon Lineball being out due to some circumstances that happened in the last week's game against Houston, Braxton Tompkins is going to have an increased role in the offense this week. And with Gabriel Torres being out with a groin injury, then we're going to see him in the return game. So we're going to see a lot more than usual of Braxton Tompkins tonight, and I'm personally really excited.
Eston Dunn also out tonight, as he was just a couple of weeks ago, as he was last week. But one guy they will be getting back is tailback Devontae Glover, as we're getting ready to kick this one off. Here we go. We're underway.
Well,
Gabriel Torres coming up here. Oh, no, Braxton Tompkins, excuse me.
Yeah,
Tompkins up to the 32, and Arlington will start the possession from there.
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable. Why would you make that mistake, Roman? I mean, Gabriel Torres has been the definition of consistent in that kick return game all year. Like I said earlier, took two to the house against Houston last week. They're going to miss him on special teams, but hopefully J.J. Johnson and Braxton Tompkins can make up for it. And
here is Zach Baker at the line. Baker looking to throw. This is going to Jake Golday on the little screen pass. Golday turning upfield up to the 35. Maybe a gain of 2. That'll be second down coming up for the Tigers.
I'd be interested to see how Arlington handles this MUS secondary. The strength of their team is their secondary, as they have, as I touched on earlier, Gavin McKay, who doesn't play the secondary. He's more of an in-the-box guy. But up top, they got Jordan Hilton, who's a Mizzou commit as well, and then Roderick Lewis, who is a Tulane commit. So those are 2 high-flying safeties.
Baker hands. I believe that was John Davis on the carry. It was. Minimal gain. Third down coming up for the Tigers.
Arlington trying to establish this run game early. Saw him got that little swing screen out to Jake Golday on that first play. Interested to see what happens here. This is the first real test of Arlington's offense right here tonight. So this is huge for them. They got to come out and get momentum.
This is interesting right here. We have Landon Seward in the starting lineup at receiver for the Tigers. Of course, Cannon Lineball inactive tonight due to unfortunate circumstances.
Here we go.
Third down and 2 coming up. Looking for Golday. Intercepted. This pass is intercepted by Tylen Young. Young going out in the open field. Young down the sideline up to the 50, and he'll be wrestled down there. Maybe at the 49. MUS ball.
Right there. Looks like Jake Golday kind of tripped over himself, or maybe the corner's foot, but I don't think that's on Zach Baker right there. That was Jake Golday got tripped up right there. That's just something you can't really control as a quarterback. But unfortunate to start the game off right here with a turnover. So interested to see how Arlington's defense does right here.
Edwin Shy in at quarterback for MUS. He will take the snap here. Throwing it deep on the very first play. It's caught down the sideline. Touchdown MUS. It's Clarkson Schoaf into the end zone over CJ James. MUS, 1 play, 1 quick strike, touchdown Owls.
Yeah, right there, more of the same. Last week, what was huge for Houston and why they were able to win is because they were attacking the secondary of Arlington. It's probably the weakest part of their defense, and especially with their high safety Gabriel Torres being out, they got a lot of undersized, outmatched kids on the outside, and we saw Houston take advantage of it, and they're a run-first team. MUS is a pass-first team, so Arlington's secondary is really going to have to step up tonight.
George Howard to kick this extra point. It's arcing up, but it's good. MUS up 7-0.
Not the way you want to start if you're Arlington. Just mistakes right there with Jake Golday tripping up, and then just really CJ James on the outside just got burned. We're going to see it right here, an absolute laser of a throw, but the wide receiver was just able to get over top, and that's what happens when you have undersized guys out there at corner. Arlington has got to find an answer for this air raid offense, or MUS is going to eat them alive tonight.
An interception on the first drive for Arlington by Zach Baker, and a quick strike touchdown to Clarkson Schoaf of MUS. And now the Owls leading the Tigers 7-0 here for Arlington at Arlington homecoming. Really, really bad start for this Arlington Tigers offense, but you might have to just treat this like it's a 7-0 game at this point, to be truly honest.
Yeah, this is one of those things where you're just gonna have to take over. You're gonna have to get some dog in you, and you gotta fight back.
Here's Tompkins on the return. Tompkins bursting through. Braxton Tompkins as the band is blasting right through this play, just as Braxton Tompkins did right there to the 33-yard line.
There we go. Saw a little bit of the quickness right there. Got a little pop in him. Roman, right here, what are you looking to see from this Arlington offense right now to bounce back, get some momentum going, and really reestablish themselves?
I'm not really looking to see anything in particular here. Really just an unfortunate play on the interception right there. No, nothing needs to be changed in this game plan quite yet.
Yeah.
Well, here comes Zach Baker for pretty much possession 1.5. John Davis Starting out at running back once again, keeping Devontae Glover in more of a reserved role, I guess, tonight. John Davis popping right up the middle for 3 or 4 as the band is still going here. Arlington has a second down and 6 coming up.
Yeah, Devontae Glover, even though he is active again tonight, is going to definitely be on limited reps because they do want to try to get him healthy going into that latter half of the season, where they're going to have a tough schedule where they got Collierville, Bartlett, Brighton. They got a lot of tough teams, so they're going to want him healthy for that.
2nd and 5 coming up for the Tigers. The 4-wide set once again. Right back to Davis. Davis popping through, nearly gets to the marker, but doesn't quite get there. 3rd and short coming up for Arlington.
I want to see a little bit of RPO action right here from Arlington. I want to see them give Zach Baker the opportunity to do what he does best, which is just make magic. We've said it all season. We've seen it all season. This team is great when he's at his best. I want to see if they can get him involved early to get him going in a rhythm.
Parks Wallace checking in for J.J. Johnson as the sniffer. 3rd and 2 coming up for the Tigers from the 36-yard line. Baker and Davis back there. It'll be Baker to throw, going right back to Golday, and it's right off of his hands. 4th down coming up for Arlington. Tylen Young on the coverage.
Yeah, this has been an unfortunate start for Jake Golday right here tonight. Saw that tripped up. He got tripped up on that go route earlier, which led to that interception. And then right there, just, I mean, literally in and out of his hands. If you're Jake Golday, you're trying to bounce back right now because this is a rough start. But, I mean, we know what he's capable of, so I'm not worried about it. He'll be back.
Jacob DeShields, who struggled last week, out to punt this one. A little bit of a short one. Roderick Lewis, the Tulane commit, on the return. Lewis up to the 41 and brought down. MUS with short field once again.
Right here, a little bit more of a cushion for Arlington. Hopefully they can figure something out. We are going to see Jackson Peterman out there starting at safety for the injured Gabriel Torres. But another thing we're going to see tonight is Jackson Hare stepping up for Cannon Lineball in the middle of the field. So there's a couple of these really key players for Arlington's defense out right now in a game where they really need their starters.
Here's Edwin Shy, the lefty, out there once again. He's going to check this one down on the screen. Down the sideline goes Christopher Goodwin. Chris Goodwin past the marker into Arlington territory. 1st down, Owls.
Right. I mean, spread out defense. MUS runs an offense that completely goes against what Arlington's defensive philosophy is, which is stack the box, get the run stuff. Arlington is not good at spreading out, so we'll see if they can handle it tonight.
Right back to Goodwin. Another screen. It's another 5 yards for MUS if you count the forward progress there. 2nd down coming up for MUS.
Roman, you think they're trying to, is this MUS's version of lulling them to sleep down the field maybe?
I mean, we saw a little bit of rolling down the sleep action in the Lewisburg game with power run after power run, and now we get screen after screen here for the MUS Owls.
Here we go.
Now Chris Goodwin going to take it on a carry up the middle. He's got the 1st down for the Owls of MUS.
MUS has a lot of great athletes on these teams, and I think we're seeing that already early on with a ton of explosive plays. We're going to see it right here. Just watch him shoot up the gap. I mean, that's hard to stop as a defense, and then especially if you're already being wear down, because those screen passes, those might honestly wear you down more than a run game because you got to get all the way out to the sideline to get to the guy.
Empty look for Shy. Checking it down here. Another short pass. Breaking one tackle, breaking another. Down the sideline goes Hunter Barnes, and he's up way past the 20, maybe down to the 15. 1st down, MUS.
Right there already. MUS dinking and dunking down the field. It's all run, screen, back to the screen. Here we go. That one a little bit of a rollout screen. Kind of caught him a little bit off guard, but great blocking on the outside for MUS. Great job by Braxton Tompkins. Way to keep his pursuit angle and save a touchdown.
Shy once again. Right back to Hunter Barnes. Barnes looking to get through one tackler, C.J. James, but he cannot quite do it when the help comes in. 2nd down coming up for the Owls.
If MUS wants to run the ball, they can run the ball because, like I was saying earlier, Arlington is great when they can stop the run. So if MUS wants to try to run the ball on Arlington, I think Arlington will take that all day because it's going to give their secondary just a little bit more of a break to where they're not being attacked every single play. Obviously, right there we saw C.J. James making that tackle, so they're still active. But the run game is something Arlington definitely wants to see from MUS.
Oh, a high snap. Shy recovers it, throwing it up to the end zone. Was it caught in the end zone? It was.
Oh, wow.
Touchdown MUS. Clarkson
Wow.
Shelf again. You've got to be kidding me. What a play. MUS up 13-0.
That
Wow.
might be the best catch I've ever seen in high school. I mean, he was all the way leaned back, ball behind his head, and he still hauled that in through the contact and came down with it. That is a great catch. You cannot even be mad at that.
George Howard to kick the extra point after that unbelievable touchdown.
Yeah, that was just a busted snap where Arlington completely ran at the ball. And
honestly, not a very good decision from Edward Shy, but it worked out.
I mean, he had a 4-on-1 matchup. I think there was 4 MUS receivers, and then J.J. Johnson down there in the middle of the end zone. I mean, he just took his chances, and it prayed off, honestly. But this is one of those things where Arlington just kind of gets caught up in the see ball, get ball, and then they kind of forget that there's other guys on the team, and even if the quarterback does get it, he can still throw it. Right there, a little bit of a mental mistake from Arlington secondary. Hope that they can get that cleaned up too.
That was honestly one of the best plays I've ever seen in high school football. Maybe the best play I've ever seen in high school football.
I mean, that catch was, that was legit.
And talk about the arm trick of Edward Shy. That ball ended up all the way in the back of the end zone.
Now, we've seen Edward have an absolute laser today. I mean, a cannon. He's been throwing lasers all game. I mean, he's only thrown a couple passes, but they've been on the mark and on a frozen rope with how nice they've been.
Howard kicks this one off. It's Braxton Tompkins again. He'll take it. Tompkins popping up the middle, up to the 25 once again. And MUS will start on defense from there. Arlington's offense coming back out after 2 bad possessions.
Yeah, I think if you're Arlington, this is do or die right now. I mean, you've got to get yourself back in this game or MUS is just going to run away with it. It is already early, but when you have 2 big plays, like a trip on a route and then you get a pick and then one of those touchdowns, and then also on their first play of offense they scored. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going against Arlington right now, and they need something to happen now.
You were right about that. Oh, went off sides there.
There you go.
Elliott Allen.
Well, I mean, that works. I mean, that's a little, hey, we'll take that all night. That's a great job right there. Looks like the hard count finally actually worked.
1st and 5 coming up for the Tigers.
Here we go.
Baker hands it one. This is Devontae Glover. And he's up to the marker. 1st down, Arlington.
And we only got to see him for 1 play. Helmet came off, so you got to come out for 1 play.
Hello, Devontae. Goodbye, Devontae.
Yeah, hope to see you again. Right there, I think it's a good little way for him to get himself going. Nice little 5-yard gain, picking up a 1st down. Even though you got to come out for the helmet, hey, you'll take that all night.
1st and 10. Oh, Baker had a little trouble with the snap, but he gets it back cleanly. Baker down the sideline. Falls out of bounds. There's the flag for some extracurricular activity. It'll be a 1st down for Arlington.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what happened over there. Maybe a late hit.
That looks like that's what happened there.
Yeah, I think that's one of those things
Baker
where,
did go down a little bit hard.
Yeah, if the quarterback's giving himself up, whether it's in a slide or he's running out of the bounds, as a defense, you cannot touch him because that's just going to be a penalty against your team. That's just sloppy right there from MUS. Hopefully they can get that cleaned up so that we can see a better, more clean game. Obviously, I don't think that was intended, but you never want to see those kind of calls.
So an Arlington drive that's been honestly pretty aided by penalties so far.
I mean, hey.
1st down from the 47 here.
You'll take them how you can get them.
J.J. Johnson in motion. The ball is snapped. This is going to John Davis. Davis on the run. John Davis cannot quite get through the tackler, McLean Meeks.
Hey,
Second down and short coming up.
that's what you need right there. Nice little. Hey, it just takes a little bit of something to get it going now. We've seen the penalties. Now we got a big run. Arlington's getting in a groove. That's what you like to see. That's what you want to see. That's what they need to be doing.
Devontae Glover has checked back into the game for the Tigers. This is his second play in after being forced to sit out the previous play due to his helmet coming off on his first carry.
Here we go.
2nd and 1. This is going to Glover. He's got the first down easily, and the Tigers will move the chains.
Yeah, tonight I'd be interested to see how much Devontae Glover actually gets the ball. He is still a little banged up, obviously able to play through it. He looks good. It looks like he's moving all right, but you never want to risk it. So I think this is going to be another game where John Davis is going to have to step up big for Arlington, as he has in these past 2 or 3 weeks where Devontae has been out.
1st and 10 from the MUS 35. This has been a nice bounce-back possession for Arlington after the 2-touchdown deficit. Baker, play fake. Baker looking, rolling to his left.
Fine.
Baker going on the run. Zach Baker, McLean Meeks right there on the stop again.
Great job by MUS containing Zach Baker, not letting him do what he loves to do most, which is roll out, find one of his guys in the middle of the field. Right there, that's interesting because Cannon Lineball is usually the guy he looks to in those situations, as we're going to see. He's rolling out, he's looking, he still keeps his eyes downfield. Great ability to know everything on the field. And right there, that's where you're going to miss Cannon Lineball in those type of plays. That is where they are at their best.
2nd and 3. That was still a 7-yard gain from Zach Baker on that previous play. Devontae Glover still in. And he won't get, he will get the ball.
Oh, wow.
But he's stuffed right at the line. Maybe a loss of yardage there. 3rd down coming up for Arlington.
Devontae not happy as an MUS. The defenders were just in his lap by the time he got the ball. I think he literally got picked up off the ground. They were there so fast. Arlington got to step it up. You got to be able to run the ball in games like this. So hopefully they can get that going.
It was a loss of 1 on the previous play. 3rd down and 4 coming up for the Tigers of Arlington. 4 wide set once again with Glover back there. Baker rolls to his right. Baker strikes to Dylan Keith, the birthday boy. He's got the first down.
Dylan Keith, hey, that's a great way to celebrate your birthday. Big 1-8. He's looking to have a great night. Last week against Houston, he was a massive player as he had his best game of the year. He was just hauling in balls left and right, making plays. He even had an incredible touchdown reception where I think he broke 4 tackles and ran into the end zone with a hurt ankle. So Dylan definitely looking to build on that tonight. Obviously, happy birthday to him. Got himself a nice new toy for his birthday.
The 2 homecoming king candidates linking up on that last play, but now no one will be linking up really as Devontae Glover gets stuffed at the line once again. 2nd down.
Looks like, I can't tell if Devontae Glover's just moving a little sluggish or this offensive line has just not been as successful when he's in the game. Definitely want him to be established because when he's healthy, when he is in this lineup, he is a difference maker, and he can definitely offset some of those injuries that they've had to deal with here tonight.
Landon Seward has been starting as a wide receiver so far in this game for the Tigers, but he has not gotten involved just yet. We'll see if that changes here. 2nd down at 11. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Baker rolling to his left. And has to roll back to his right. He avoids. Baker on the run. Here goes Zach Baker. Baker on the run and brought down.
Well, there you go.
Good shoestring tackle right there by Evans Culpepper.
I'm starting to think Zach Baker's just like untackleable in the backfield. I mean, why is he able to do this? I mean, he does this every single week, game in, game out. This is like an every drive thing for him. I mean, that's just special right there. This kid is special, and Zach Baker, really excited to see what he can do here. We know he was mad about that interception, and he was definitely upset with that drop ball by Jake Golday. So I think he's on a little bit of a revenge tour right now on this drive.
Correction, it was Colby King on the tackle. Baker has to roll to his right again. He'll throw it out of bounds, intended for Landon Seward.
Smart decision right there by Zach Baker. We've seen, like I said just a moment ago, he can make those plays, but he also knows where he doesn't need to make those plays. Right there, he takes a sack. That potentially puts them out of field goal range. Great game awareness by Zach Baker right there. Just take the take the throw away, live to see another down, hopefully get 3 points up on the board here.
Well, the Tigers are in field goal range, so it will be Jacob Shields out to kick this field goal. It will be Braxton Tompkins as the holder. A long one here for DeShields. It's up and
oh wow.
Good. It is good. Right down the middle for Jacob DeShields. Arlington on the board at 14-3 with a little over a minute left here in the first quarter. We'll be right back here on AHS Tiger Life.
I can't express how much I appreciate every single thing that St. Jude has done. You never know when you could be that determining factor to save the next child's life. 1 million thank yous wouldn't be enough.
Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
We're back here on AHS Tiger Life. Tigers down 14-3 after the made field goal attempt from Jacob DeShields. And he's out to kick this one off now after the Tigers' first scoring possession of the night. Arlington will be kicking this one off for the first time.
Here we go. And MUS going to receive this ball around the 10-yard line. Nice little run back. Ooh, shakes a tackle. And barely brought down out there.
Good job on the fill-in there, Farrell. And Roderick Lewis on the return right there. The Tulane commit once again. Pretty solid return, but MUS now out on the field after 2 phenomenal possessions.
Right here, MUS, they look for them to continue to do the same air raid attack. Arlington looks like they've already backed this defense up.
Another quarterback in for it is Liam Shepard coming in for Edwin Shy. Shy may have gotten injured on that last play. We don't know. But for some reason, the sophomore, Liam Shepard, is now in the ball game for MUS.
I actually believe they do sort of a rotation type deal between these two guys, Roman. I'm not too sure exactly why, if they have different skill sets, but this is something that we have seen them do this season, as it looks like they like to go to different formations here with him.
The sophomore, Liam Shepard, now in the game after a quick check down on the previous play there. 2nd down and 10 coming up. No yardage was gained on that last one. Shepard.
Here we go.
He pumps, looking deep, passes incomplete, intended for Gavin McKay, the Mizzou commit, on the cover by the other number 4, C.J. James.
Great job by Arlington's defense right there. As I was saying before the play, or 2 plays ago, excuse me, Arlington looks like they are already backing their guys up. They have much deeper of a position than they normally do, as they've got their linebackers almost 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So I'd be very interested to see what they do for the rest of the night, whether or not they stick in this.
3rd and 10 for Shepard. Looking, throwing, passes complete, but short of the marker. Reception there by Clarkson Schoaf, the 2-touchdown man, but it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, Clarkson's having a great night out here tonight. And it looks like that both MUS quarterbacks have kind of got a little cannon on them. That was a nice little pass, too. So MUS is clearly a pass-first team, if you didn't already know that, Roman. But excited to see 2 quarterbacks out there tonight. A little bit of a unique situation.
4th and 3 coming up for the Owls. Low snap. Punt is away, though, cleanly. Tompkins will not field it. Punt there from Charlie Nichols on the punt there for MUS.
I believe Arlington's going to get the ball right around about the 39, maybe 40-yard line. Yeah, they're going to give them to him about the 40-yard line. Good job by Braxton Tompkins right there, deciding not to return that. Way to give his team as much field position as possible.
.5 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. a real up and down start for Arlington. They led up the 2 touchdowns earlier, but now since then they've seemed to be in complete control.
Yeah, right here for Arlington, you just want to get out of this first quarter right now. I know it's only 8.5 seconds, but that time in between the corners could be really helpful for them to really set back, analyze what they're doing, see what they need to change, and make some crucial adjustments. So right here, I want to see just Arlington get through this 8.5 seconds.
They hurry it up. This is going to John Davis, and Davis is stuffed at the line, and that will be the end of the first quarter.
Here we go.
MUS 14, Arlington 3. We're gonna get a quick replay in here. We're just gonna get another look at this incredible touchdown from Edwin Scheid to Clarkson Schoaf.
That's a highlight play if I've ever seen one. I mean, what a catch. I mean, I don't know if you can really tell on stream how high he got, but he got up there for that one.
That'll be the end of the first quarter. Arlington up 14-3. We'll be right back.
I can't express how much I appreciate every single thing that St. Jude has done. You never know when you could be that determining factor to save the next child's life. 1,000,000 thank yous wouldn't be enough.
Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
We are back here on AHS Tiger Life. It's time for the second quarter. Arlington down 14-3. I'm Roman Cleary along with Andrew Farrell. And Farrell, what do you think the Tigers are going to have to do here in the second quarter?
I think they have to score right here especially. This is a huge drive for Arlington. They had that field goal last time they were on offense, and then right here they're going to be able to they forced a 3 and out. So this is huge. This is how you get back in a game. Arlington's doing everything right so far. Let's just get it going right here.
Baker to throw here on the first play of the second period. And this is Dylan Keith on the short reception. And nowhere to go there. Third down coming up for the Tigers.
Yeah, right there, just trying to dump it down, trying to get in the rhythm, trying to reset, just get it going. Right here, I'd be expected to see a little bit of a, maybe get some trick play, not quite trick play, try to get a little splash play in right now, as it does look like J.J. Johnson is actually on the sideline right now. Not too sure what's going on with him, but he is got no pads or jersey on, so Braxton Tompkins is out there filling in for him in the slot.
3rd and 7 coming up for the Tigers. This is obviously a really, really crucial play. They really need to get this to move the chains, try to get back in it.
Here
Baker to throw. Pressure comes in immediately. Baker bumped into the referee, and Keith nearly makes the catch. Diving, but incomplete there. Good coverage that time from J.P. Hogan.
Yeah, a little bit of unfortunate circumstances right there. Zach Baker kind of got hit by the ref a little bit, kind of threw off his timing, and just we're going to see it right here. Has to roll out right, bump. Doesn't really affect him too much, but it does throw the ball off a little bit, which might be why it was just a little bit short. Not something we see from Zach Baker right there.
Jacob DeShields will be out to punt this one after the unfortunate play there on 4th and 7 for the Tigers. DeShields punting it away, and will be down at the 29-yard line of MUS. Owls out. Back on offense in just a moment.
Yeah. And here we go as we are seeing
Edwin Scheid back in the game.
Yep, there he is. Right there for Arlington. So far on offense, they've had a lot of really unfortunate circumstances. Obviously, when Jake Goday tripped, which led to the interception, then right there, Zach Baker getting bumped, which kind of threw off where he was in his groove, and definitely, I think, affected that play. So some unfortunate stuff going on for Arlington right now.
Scheid handing off here. Stuffed at the line was Chris Goodwin. 2nd down coming up for the Owls.
And right there, good little push for MUS's line, who is a big old group of boys, as this might be Arlington's biggest test up front, at least, in terms of just size overall as an offensive line. Houston was big too, but this is just a very consistent group of big old boys up there.
Scheid here on 2nd down and 8. right back to Goodwin, and stuffed at the line. Jack Myers right there on the stop. Third down coming up for the MUS Owls. A great play that time by the Arlington front.
Big play right there for Arlington as they're going to put themselves in a position 3rd and long. MUS has got to pass. Arlington knows that. I'd be interested to see what they do here to try to counter this pass game that has been so successful tonight. So this is huge right here for Arlington.
Thomas Rakowski subbing in for this Arlington defense. Huge play. It's getting loud here at Tiger Stadium. Shy to throw. Shy looking, throwing. Caught on the sideline. It's Gavin McKay once again. First down, MUS.
Right there, great job by MUS taking advantage of that one-on-one opportunity created by that blitz. Whenever you blitz like that, you're usually coming in a man situation, so you're going to see no safety help, and that's what led to McKay being able to get up and to the outside, getting on Nick Smith's toes, and then being able to bend that out, making a great route and a great reception.
1st and 10 now from midfield on the MUS 49-yard line. Shy looking to throw it. This is Clarkson Schoaf. Once again, the standout receiver making another great catch. 2nd down coming up for the Owls.
Arlington definitely looking. They're getting back to their ways. Arlington needs to get back in there and start really contesting this pass game like we saw them do last time they were out here on defense. Arlington really has to step up right now. MUS is really creeping in on the door of field goal range, and you do not want to give anything more than a field goal up right here.
I think we're going to get timeout right here from the referees. Maybe trying to sort out something that took place on the last play there.
I believe this is a substitution. Yeah, here we go. Now we're going to get it going.
Well, right back to business. 9 minutes exactly now to go here in the 2nd quarter. Check down from Shy.
Ooh.
And on the run there, he's got the first down and more. Does Stryker Aiken.
Stryker, who his dad is actually a officer here locally in Arlington, and his sister graduated from Arlington High School.
That's a little fun fact there from good old Stryker Aiken. And he made a nice fun little run there, at least for him, on that last play. First down coming up for the MUS Owls. Edwin Shy being back out of quarterback has really helped them here. And Aiken has another carry and another short run for the Owls.
Looks like they're definitely trying to establish the run-type game. Even though that was a screen pass that we saw Stryker caught just a second ago, that is similar to the run because that's just a ball's in the hands in the runner as soon as the ball is snapped pretty much. That is very hard as a defense to stop because, like I said earlier, it's almost harder than stopping the run because you got to run all the way out to the sideline just to get going.
Here's Shy coming up here on this next play. Another handoff here. And making the run right up the middle that time is Hunter Barnes once again.
Right there, great little run from MUS, trying to establish this run game. They understand that they're in field goal range, and they're just trying not to lose that, trying to minimize the chances of that by running the ball, trying to keep the ball in their hands at all times. They're definitely looking to score right here. I would not be surprised if in the next couple of plays we see a shot taken from MUS.
3rd and 4 coming up for Shy. He'll throw it. And it's a catch. Gavin McKay again.
Well, there you go.
First down, MUS.
Guess it came quicker than expected.
That time it was Tompkins in coverage.
Yeah, that's just a quick game right there. Like I said, trying to keep the ball in their hands. Best way to do that, minimize risk of interception or anything like that. A little bit of a risky throw, but good job by MUS right there, knowing that their receiver has the size and the wingspan to outreach Destin Sims right there and make that catch.
Next play coming up for Shy here. It'll be first down and goal. They ain't going to him, though. This time it is Chris Goodwin going up the middle. 2nd and goal coming up for the Owls.
Here we go again. More of the run game. Like I said, got to control the clock, got to keep the ball in their hands. Maybe we get a pass right here. They've been successful. Looks like we're going to have a one-on-one opportunity with their go-to guy, Clarkson Soph right there.
Goodwin again on the carry, in for the touchdown. MUS up 20-3.
I mean, well, never mind. If you don't got to throw it, don't throw it. Guess the run game is working. I mean, right there, Arlington's defensive line just got pushed off the ball. There was just nowhere for them to go. They just got straight up bullied right there.
4 possessions, 3 touchdowns for MUS. A real dominant start here for the Owls. Howard to kick yet again another extra point. And good. 21-3. And Arlington's in a deep hole here in the second quarter.
Yeah, you never want to be in this situation. We'll see what they can do coming back here after the break.
1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes. That means it could be you, your dog walker,
On your left.
your cat jogger. With early diagnosis, pre-diabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
I can't express how much I appreciate every single thing that St. Jude has done. You never know when you could be that determining factor to save the next child's life. 1,000,000 thank yous wouldn't be enough.
All right, MUS up 21-3 here. 6:22 to go for the Owls. Howard to kick this one off. Here he goes. Braxton Tompkins on the return again. And stopped at the pile. Tigers start on the equivalent of a touchback.
And here we go, Arlington. Right now, they need this. At this point, this is a must-have points drive for Arlington. They got to get something on the board. They cannot afford another 3-and-out. God forbid another turnover. They just need to get something going right here. Even if it's just a field goal, they need something right now so that they can stay in this game, or this is going to get ugly real quick.
And the thing that you have to remember is that MUS gets the ball back to start the second half, so that makes this drive even more important for the Tigers.
Yeah, and you don't want to allow them to double dip out of halftime either, so definitely going to try to control the clock if they can.
6:17 here to go here in the second quarter. On the run this time.
John Davis again.
Yes, indeed.
Here we
Second
go.
down coming up for the Tigers.
Right there, like we're saying, control the clock. They cannot let MUS get the ball back with much time left. They really want to try to limit it if they get the ball back at all. They want to try to give them as little chances because we've seen how explosive their offense has been, and they've almost been able to score at will for MUS. So Arlington has got to control the clock and do their best to drip as much of this 5 minutes and 45 seconds off as they can on this drive.
2nd and 5 now coming up. Parks Wallace in motion in the backfield once again. Baker right back to Davis. And he just runs right into the pile. 3rd down coming up.
This might be Arlington's pass situation right here. Try to take advantage. It looks like MUS is leaving one-on-one opportunities on the outside. Just an example, we got J.P. Hogan over there on Dylan Keith. That's a matchup that Arlington can take advantage of. Dylan, a bigger, stronger body. Maybe see if they can run one of his infamous hitch passes or anything like that. Try to put him and let him box out the smaller J.P. Hogan.
3rd and 3. This is a big play here for Arlington. You really want to have to punt here once again if you're the Tigers. It'll be Baker to throw. Pressure coming in, rolling to his left. Baker up top.
Oh.
It is incomplete, intended for Golday, and it'll be 4th down.
Right there, just a little bit of a wonky situation. Zach Baker just getting that ball out of bounds and trying not to get that intentional grounding penalty and put them back even more and give MUS more field position. So wise decision right there by him, deciding don't want to risk taking the hit, maybe fumbling, don't want to throw another interception, so I'm just going to airmail it but get it close enough to where they can't call it.
Really, really detailed explanation there of a throwaway as Jacob DeShields will punt this one off. It'll be fair caught at the 36, and MUS will take over from there.
MUS, are they going to try to run this ball again, Roman, or do you see them trying to attack the pass? Maybe try to double dip before halftime, see if they can score here, give Arlington the ball back, and then maybe try to stop them and get another touchdown before the end of the half?
I think MUS sees this as an opportunity. I would be very, very surprised as if they're not going to try the air if they're going to try the air raid here.
Here we go.
George Hamsley in the game now. as he hands it off to.
And he's finally going to be brought down.
Hunter Barnes, once again.
Right there, Alex Maddox busting in that play. Pretty much had Hunter Barnes before he even had the ball. Great recovery right there by Barnes to be able to spin out of that and get his team. Looks like he only gained about a yard, but that's a yard they wouldn't have had as he was hit 5 or 6 yards in the backfield. Great recovery by him. Great job to stay up, and he made the play. As
Hamsley out and in. Hamsley under center once again. Will be 2nd down and 9. He'll throw. Hamsley looking deep into double coverage. Incomplete that time. Intended for Gavin McKay. CJ James on the coverage, along with Jackson Peterman.
Great job right there by Arlington. Way to stay disciplined. Got that. Hey, that's not even pass interference. That's just great coverage all around. They are able to just kind of squeeze in on him right there. Have that safety up high, which is very crucial against this team, especially because they have slower corners on the outside. They're going to need that. That is what Arlington is going to be able to do right there to stop MUS.
Hamsley throwing on 3rd and 9. Hamsley on the run. And just stuffed right there. Great tackle there. Jackson Hare on the stop. 4th down coming up for the Tigers.
Jackson Hare said no, sir. He just bodied George Hamsley. I mean, look at this hit. I mean, he straight up squared him up and said, oh, no, you might be a little taller, but I'm a linebacker. You're a quarterback. Get pushed back.
Wow. What a play there by Jackson Hare as MUS out to punt this one for the 2nd time. Braxton Tompkins looking for the fair catch. He muffed it.
Able to recover, though.
Tompkins muffed it, but he did recover.
That's a scary moment.
Arlington will take over with 3:02 to go.
I think I might have just seen Braxton Tompkins' heart fall out of his body right there. I mean, that's just something that's a scary moment right there. Guys all around you, and you drop that one. Great recovery. Very unfortunate right there for Braxton Thompson.
Arlington starting this one out from their own 21-yard line. This is a must-score possession here once again, but this time can they actually convert it?
Here we go.
Going to be really, really interesting.
As it looks like JJ is still out of this game. Not too sure what's going on with him. Hopefully he's all right. We can see him back later.
Devontae Glover will be the running back as it looks for this possession, and he'll run it here on 1st down, and we'll get another minimal gain. 2nd down coming up for the Tigers.
If you're Arlington right now, I think that they are doing the right thing right here by running the ball, trying to give MUS as little as possession as possible. As it looks like Devontae Glover is a little banged up on that play, running a little awkwardly, so it's looking like it's maybe that ankle or calf that's aggravating him right there. Just looking to get him out and let him get a breather so they can get him back in the 2nd half, hopefully.
2.5 minutes to go here in the 1st half. Remember, at halftime, we're going to be announcing the Queen's Court here on AHS Tiger Life here for homecoming, so be sure to tune in for that. Baker looking to throw here, but he's pressured, has to throw it away. Incomplete, intended for Landon Stewart once again. It'll be 3rd and 7 coming up for the Tigers.
Zach Baker shook up on that play. Way to get back up. He took a shot right there. MUS brought a great time safety blitz off his backside. I don't think he saw him until he was right up on top of him. Great job right there by Zach Baker to get it away. Also a great time blitz from MUS's safety, Roderick Lewis. I mean, he timed that perfectly. So good job by him. Great play call by MUS defensively.
3rd and 7 coming for the Tigers. 2:15 to go. This is arguably the biggest play of the game right here if you're Arlington.
Yeah, I think this is.
Rushing to the right side is Baker. He's throwing, intended for Keith, but over his head. Incomplete. 4th down.
It looks like MUS has a defensive philosophy that they want to stick to, which is make Zach Baker uncomfortable on the run, which is something that is very hard to do, as it looks like his shoulder is banged up. Looking at him on the sideline, looks like he's holding it a little bit, but I think he'll tough that out. He's a pretty tough guy, and he was able to stay in right there. But MUS is trying to make him uncomfortable on the run, and they're doing a good job of it so far.
Shields very low snap, but he'll get it away. Roderick Lewis will not. It touched! It touched off of MUS! It touched off of MUS! And Nick Smith recovered it.
I think there's a little bit of confusion.
What are the referees going to say here? If I'm Nick Smith, no matter what, I just take that run to the end zone, but they're going to say it's MUS ball.
Man, definitely a little bit of confusion right there. So it looked like nobody knew what was going on. Least of all, Nick Smith, poor guy. But we're going to try to see if we can see it hit here. I don't know. That's close.
We can't quite see that from the angle.
Yeah, I think that's a good call by the refs. Not too unsure. So just play it safe and give the ball to MUS right there. I agree with that call 100%.
Edwin Shy is back out there, a quarterback for MUS. Once again, a rotational system. Shy pumps, throws it to Clarkson. Schofin, he's got it in between the coverage. It'll be first down for the Owls.
I mean, MUS right now is just absolutely lasering in on their big man, Clarkson, right now. I mean, he's been open all game. He's been making plays all game. And right there, you can pump. The play was designed as a pump fake to him originally, and then I'm guessing maybe a kind of look back the other way, try to see if they get something over the top. I guess that pump fake was meant to draw down the safety, but, I mean, if he's wide open, just throw it to him anyways. Who cares?
Well, first down coming up for the Owls after that great play to start out the possession. Shy to throw again. Right back to Clarkson. Schofin, he's got it. Second down and 5 coming up.
This is where Arlington's being so off can come back to bite them. They have to play so off so they don't give up any deep touchdowns. But right here, I mean, he's got a free release. He just has to sit there and let the ball come to him. Essentially, nobody's within 5 yards of him when he catches that ball because they're having to play 5-6 yards off of MUS wide receivers just to not give up a deep touchdown.
Oh, another high snap. Shy bobbling with it, and he recovers. Does not have the opportunity to get a throw off this time, thankfully for the Arlington defense. Third down and very long coming up for the MUS Owls.
Yeah, I might have just quit if he had somehow thrown that one into the back of the end zone. That guy might just be destined for the Hall of Fame if he makes that play right there.
You might have to just call the mercy rule if he's able to do that somehow.
Yeah, I don't know how you come back from that if that happens again, but great situation for Arlington here. 3rd and 33. Couldn't ask for a better situation with less than a minute and a half left.
3rd and 21 coming up for the Tigers. Shy to throw. It's a screen. Hunter Barnes. Barnes trying to get around, but he can't. He's caught up in the pile. They got very close considering the circumstances, but they did not get it. 4th down for the Tigers.
Arlington is going to get the ball rack right here. Arlington just rushing 3. This is just basically prevent defense. Throw everybody back at the sticks and tell them, hey, just go make a tackle when they get the ball. MUS, there's nothing really you can do if Arlington is fully prepared for that situation.
Looks like MUS just going to let this run out, actually.
And
I would call timeout if I'm Arlington. At least try to get a return in.
Well, I guess so.
But they're not going to do it. That's the half, ladies and gentlemen. Arlington up 21, or Arlington down 21-3 to MUS. The 0-2 Owls off to a very, very dominant start here at Arlington's homecoming. I mean, what a start it has been for MUS. We'll be right back.
And right here, we're going to see a replay of, again, what has so far been the play of the game, which was that touchdown by Edwin Shy, where he lost the ball and then somehow, someway recovers it, throws an absolute bomb to the back of the end zone to his favorite man, Clarkson Soph, who made a great one-handed jumping catch to put them up and really start this game off for MUS, and they have not cooled down since. They have been pedal to the metal all night here. Arlington looking to come out and reestablish that this is their home turf in the second half. interested to see what we see from them. But if MUS pours off more stuff like that, Arlington might be in for a long night.
Well, that was a great play, but before we can see what happens in the second half, we got to get to some really important stuff here at halftime. First up with the Arlington Tiger Band.
Good. Where are y'all right here? Oh, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the field presenting their 2020 mini show, the Arlington High School Pep Band number 1. Field commanders Bueller, Gardner, and McDonald, is your band ready? Tonight the band will play presenting the Jazz Classic Malagueña. Marching band. No, I've got two after this. And to Homecoming Court 2020. At this time, we will recognize the Queen's Court and crown our homecoming queen. Our first senior is Miss Dara Adamalikan. Dara is the daughter of Bola and Wura Adamalikan and is escorted here tonight by her father. At AHS, Dara is a member of the Student Council and is the president of the Tennessee Association of Student Councils. Additionally, she is in Beta Club, Arlington Collegiate Academy, Key Club, and Active Minds. Outside of school, she enjoys running, spending time with friends, and playing Just Dance. Next year, Dara is undecided about her college choice, but knows she wants to major in economics when she gets there. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Dara Adamalikan. Our second senior is Miss Rachel Hightower. Rachel is the daughter of Richard and Laura Hightower and is escorted tonight by her father. At AHS, Rachel is a member of Diamond Girls, Best Buddies, FCCLA, Key Club, Beta Club, and Spanish Honor Society. Additionally, she is on the lacrosse team. Outside of school, she enjoys spending time with her friends and family. Next year, Rachel is unsure of where she will study, but we know she will do great things. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Rachel Hightower. Our next senior is Miss Emma Kirkpatrick. Emma is the daughter of Monica Lindley and Keith Kirkpatrick and is escorted tonight by her father. At AHS, Emma is a member of PAVE, our art academy. Outside of school, she enjoys doing art, hanging out with friends, and watching Criminal Minds. Next year, Emma plans to attend the University of Memphis and major in architecture. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Emma Kirkpatrick. Our fourth senior is Miss Yvette Ledesma. Yvette is the daughter of Tiffany and Terry Burrell and is escorted tonight by her father. At AHS, Yvette is a member of Beta Club and thanks to her creative writing class is a published author in the American Library of Poetry. Additionally, she is on the varsity softball team. Outside of AHS, she enjoys working at Rough Country, working with dogs, thrifting, watching Netflix, writing, community service at the Little League Sports Complex, and listening to music. Next year, Yvette plans to attend Mississippi State University, Hail State, and major in law, criminal justice. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Yvette Lensman. Our next senior is Miss Taylor Van Duzy. Taylor is the daughter of Cindy and Dutch Van Duzy and is escorted tonight by her father. At AHS, Taylor is a member of the Arlington Collegiate Academy, NTHS, Ambassadors, Beta Club, Mu Alpha Theta, HOSA, Environmental Club, Spanish Club, and the Princesses for Patience. If that isn't enough, she's also a member of the AHS competitive cheer team. Outside of school, she enjoys hanging out with her family and friends, shopping and traveling. Next year, Taylor is undecided on where she is attending, but plans to major in pre-med studies wherever she goes. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Taylor Van Duzy. Our sixth senior is Miss Mackenzie Webb. Mackenzie is the daughter of Shannon and Jerry Webb and is escorted tonight by her father. At AHS, Mackenzie is a member of Student Council, helps lead student ministry and HOSA. She is also a part of the AHS competitive cheer team. Outside of school, she enjoys going to church, hanging with friends, spending the day at the lake, and seeing new movies. Mackenzie is undecided where to attend, but we know she will be successful where her future takes her. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Mackenzie Webb. Our final senior is Miss Gracie West. Gracie is the daughter of Mindy and Heath West and is escorted tonight by her father. At AHS, Gracie is a member of the Advanced Women's Chorus, AHS Tiger Life, and has been a member of the AHS cheer team. Outside of school, she is a member of Stop Youth Drinking and enjoys modeling, photography, singing, and volunteering for Feed the Need. Next year, Gracie plans to attend UT Knoxville and major in psychology. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Gracie West. And our 2020 homecoming queen is, drum roll, Dara Adamalikan. I was like, that's exactly what I was about to do. Leanna knows me. One more big round of applause for our homecoming queen and her court. Let's see. Hey, Tiger fans, we also want to announce the winner of the Facebook Photo Challenge. Yet another winner tonight. Come on, give me another drum roll. Facebook Photo Challenge winner, Danielle Alvarado. Danielle, pick up your $15 Spirit voucher at the Spirit Trailer.
Oh, look, a redhead.
Staring contest.
You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
I'll see you later, okay?
So Dr. Pui is the best of the leukemia doctors at St. Jude. We very quickly found out how much he loves his patients. One of our first visits with Dr. Pui, and he was kind of running through the protocol and naming off all the medications. And he said, but don't worry, you don't pay that, St. Jude pays that. Just to think, like, and what if they didn't?
One in 3 adults has pre-diabetes. That means it could be you, your dog walker,
On your left.
your cat jogger. With early diagnosis, pre-diabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
Hey world, I have a quick message. It's about safe driving. All right, let's go. Anytime you're driving, have the seatbelt buckled tight, both hands on the wheel and your phone out of sight. When not in your hand trying to text somebody back, because if you do, your car might get smacked. The moral of the story, just put your phone down. The people on the road will stay safe and sound. Put your phone down, put your phone down. People on the road will stay safe and sound. Yeah.
Staring contest.
You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
We are back here on AHS Tiger Life as the Tigers trail MUS 21-3 right before the start of the third quarter. I'm Roman Cleary along with Andrew Farrell. And Farrell, it has not been a good game at all so far for the Tigers. It's been quite a good night overall here at Arlington High School, as we now both know both the homecoming king and queen. It's pretty good on that end, but not so good on the football end. Tigers trailing 21-3 once again. And what do you think they're going to have to do to even just try to get back into this here in the second half?
I think they can. I think they really can get back into this, Roman, but they have to be able to stop this pass game. MUS has just somehow just completely almost caught Arlington off guard, it looks like, out there. Like they didn't know this was coming. I mean, they've been able to move the ball at will, and also MUS's O-line has been very dominant against this front seven. So we're going to have to see right here, as we're seeing Arlington's offensive line has also been struggling, and as Zach Baker's been running for his life, as we're going to see like right here. I mean, he's able to escape, but he's not always going to be able to do that, as we saw at the end of the half where it looked like he took a weird hit to the shoulder on that last offensive possession for Arlington. And I mean, Arlington has just got to start winning the game up front, and they have got to start being able to stop the pass. I mean, they have not been able to do it, and it is really what is keeping MUS in this game, because if Arlington can figure out a way to stop the pass, they've shown they can get the run game handled. But they have to be able to do that, because this offense has no hope if MUS is just going to run up the score.
Well, and the scariest thing about that more than anything is the fact that MUS, they get the ball to start out the second half. So Arlington has to be very, very sharp on defense if they even want a chance at this game. They have to get a stop, or else it might just be over.
Yeah, this is huge for Arlington right here. They need to come out and find a way. They need to find an answer for this MUS offense, whether it's George Hamsley or Edwin Shy. We've seen them both be extremely successful. Hopefully we'll see if Arlington get that stop coming up right here after the break.
I can't express how much I appreciate every single thing that St. Jude has done. You never know when you could be that determining factor to save the next child's life. 1,000,000 thank yous wouldn't be enough.
Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
Hey world, I have a quick message. It's about safe driving. All right, let's go. Anytime you're driving, have the seatbelt buckled tight. Both hands on the wheel and your phone out of sight. When not in your hand, trying to text somebody back. Because if you do, your car might get smacked. The moral of the story, just put your phone down. The people on the road will stay safe and sound. Put your phone down, put your phone down. People on the road will stay safe and sound. Yeah.
Staring contest.
You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
With just over a minute to go until the second half of play begins here in Arlington, we are back here on AHS Tiger Life. Tigers down 21-3. MUS to get the ball first here in the third quarter. And Farrell, obviously the Tigers need a stop here on this possession. What do you think they can do to just even try to stop this passing game?
I think Arlington has had a lot of success tonight when they backed the linebackers up about 5 yards behind the defensive line and spread them out. Arlington has the athleticism with their linebackers to go, and they can run back and get into their run fit. So I think Arlington maybe want to try to see more of that, where they can let their athletes shine. It'll be a little bit tougher for guys like Jake Golday, Jackson Hare, all of them, but I think it's the only way that so far we've seen successfully stop this MUS offense, both run and pass. And I think they need to avoid bringing pressure, because so far whenever Arlington brings pressure, they have been completely destroyed in the back half of their defense. So this D-line has to step up and create pressure on this quarterback with just the 4 of them, because Arlington cannot afford to commit any more guys to that run game.
Jacob DeShields to kick this one off for only the second time tonight. And we're just getting ready here. Big defensive stand here for the Tigers. Here we go.
A little bit of a weird kick.
Fair cut.
Yeah.
That was a fair catch there by Matt Owen, and there's the flag.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a mind blank from Mac Owen right there. Waved for the fair catch. I mean, really waved too, and then decided he still wanted to run with it. So, I mean.
This is going against the MUS. Signal for the fair catch. He caught it, and then he just tried to run with it.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Looks like MUS doesn't even really know what this call is, and I wouldn't be surprised. This is a very unusual call. I think this is the first time I'm actually seeing it in a high school game ever. So don't blame MUS for being a little bit confused right there as they're walking out on the field.
Well, they're just a little bit relaxed. Maybe because of this 21-3 lead they have at the moment. Looking to extend it here. Edwin Shy with the check down there. Striker Aiken on the catch. Not going anywhere. Second down coming up.
That's what Arlington needs to be doing. They need to consistently be able to get out there. Like I was saying earlier, when you spread out those linebackers, it also allows those guys to get out to those screen passes more, because that's what Arlington's been doing. And we're seeing them put Jake Golday and Dylan Keith are the starting outside backers, so they are the rangy guys who have the ability to do that.
Outside Shy off the hands. Oh. But he was just run over there at the end of the play. No call.
Now, boy, Jackson Peterman. Hey, he's just trying to make a football play. This is his first start of the year. Great way to go senior year, starting on homecoming. We haven't really seen much of him so far tonight. He's been in coverage on some plays, been doing good back there. But right there, I mean, he's just trying to play football right now. Can't blame him for that.
3rd and 10 coming up. Biggest play of the night on defense for Arlington. They need to stop. Shy throwing. Pressure comes in. Incomplete as Shy was hit. 4th down coming up, and the Tigers get a huge stop to start out the second half.
There's that Arlington defense we missed. I guess I stand corrected. Maybe they do need to bring pressure to get where they need to go. I'm not gonna question what Coach Sally does. It's clearly been working. So far, he got himself some adjustments going at halftime, it looks like, and Arlington defense looking back to form.
Charlie Nichols punting that one away. It was fair cop at Braxton Tompkins. He will not try to run it out. and Arlington will have some great field position here at their own 42.
Right here, this Arlington offense has got to step up. I mean, they've been really just, manhandled up front, especially. Have not been able to run the ball almost at all. Devontae Glover, who is back in the lineup, has pretty much been like, he might as well not be the way they've kept him in check. John Davis has busted off a couple of 5-7 yard gains, but Arlington up front has got to get it going so that Zach Baker can get time and they can get this run game going.
Well, it might have to be an all-passing approach here from this point on. You're down by 18 points. I know it's early in the third quarter. Well, they're going to try the run with great success as John Davis takes it for 5, and it'll be second down coming up.
Yeah, right there. It looks like maybe MUS has the same similar thinking you had right there, Roman. They're going to come out and pass it. Good play call right there by Coach Sykes. That's what I want to see more of tonight. We've seen a little bit of a blander play calling set right here from Coach Sykes tonight. Maybe that has something to do with Ken Lineball not being in, Gabriel Torres, and J.J. Johnson now out too, as he is officially out for the rest of the game. Still don't know why, but he is completely in his out of his uniform, so want to spice it up a little if you're Arlington.
The carry is to Davis. Stopped behind the line. There will be a loss of yardage there. And MUS will get a huge stop here heading into third down. Good tackle there by DJ Brown.
Not what you want to see from Arlington right there. I mean, that's 3 steps forward, 4 steps backwards. I mean, you just cannot do that. You had momentum. That type of play calling is what I'm talking about. I mean, that's just bland. That is something that they do often, that they've been doing. They got away from that those last 2 games, and they had success. Arlington has to get back to this mixing it up style of offense where they're using motion and they're really playing to the skills of their quarterback.
3rd and 9. Baker throwing. Miscommunication with Dylan Keith. It'll be 4th down.
Looks like the timing maybe got messed up a little bit on that. Maybe the depth of the route, as it just kind of, I think they were on 2 different pages right there. Very rare, as, I mean, we saw it. If you were here for the King ceremony at the beginning of the game, Dylan Keith and Zach Baker are, in fact, BFFs. So that is a rare miscommunication between them.
We have a flag here on this play. It looks like it will be offsides, maybe against MUS. No, they'll say false start against Arlington instead. Looks like the Tigers jumped first instead.
Whoops.
Well, Dylan Keith not getting the best welcome to adulthood here tonight, to say the least.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, he did get a brand new Dodge Charger for his birthday, so I think he'll take a little bit of a not so great start tonight if he gets that.
Fair caught that time there by Roderick Lewis. He does not run with it, and MUS will take the ball from the 32.
Alrighty, and MUS taking over again. Not too sure what's going on right here with MUS. Again, they're switching out these quarterbacks pretty freely. I don't know if there's maybe a method to the madness behind that, but both of them have been able to have massive amounts of success.
Shy hands it off there. This is Chris Goodwin. Dylan Keith in there on the stuff. Good tackle there that time by the 18th year man, Dylan Keith.
Well, there you go.
I mean, there are a lot of things that I can come up with this birthday thing.
We can go all night about that. I mean, I don't think Dylan's going to be complaining. You can never celebrate somebody's 18th birthday too much.
And I haven't even experienced that yet, and I can confirm it.
Hey, it's a great feeling, I tell you what.
2nd and 6. Shy checks it down, and good catch there. First down coming up for the Owls.
Right there, MUS adjusting to this Arlington team. They are still playing off, so that quick game, Arlington has been able to limit MUS's deep shots, but because of that, they've had to give up that short game. Great job right there by them to rally to make that tackle. But that is something Arlington has got to, I don't know if you can figure that out, but I'll take Arlington's 2-3 yard stops rather than 50-yard touchdowns all game.
1st and 10 for MUS from the 43. Right back to Chris Goodwin. Goodwin popping up the middle.
Oh,
Here
wow.
goes Chris Goodwin. First down into Arlington territory. A huge play there for the Tigers, or for the Owls, excuse me.
Yeah, right there again, we're seeing more of that dominance up front by MUS. They've been able to move. They've been able to get bodies off the line. And right there, it's just going to pay off. I mean, look at that. Parker McKenzie, I mean, those are big boys that MUS is straight up manhandling on the line. And I mean, that's going to happen. Arlington has got to find an answer for that offensive line for MUS.
1st and 10 again. Another handoff. This time it's Hunter Barnes. And Barnes is lit up there. Braxton Tompkins laying down the hammer.
Yes, sir.
It'll be 2nd down coming after that huge play from the Tiger defense.
Oh, yeah. Braxton Tompkins getting a little pop in right there. I like to see it. We saw another free lane for Hunter to run through, and Arlington linebackers kind of got some hands on him, slowed him down. Braxton Tompkins comes in there to clean it up on a big hit.
Here's Shy here on 2nd down and 8. It was still a 2-yard gain there from Hunter Barnes. He did work for those 2 yards, but he did get them indeed. He'll finally throw it here. Pressure comes in from Dylan Keith, running as fast as his Dodge Charger, but he can't quite get to him. So it'll be 3rd down coming up for the Tiger defense.
Rare show of mobility from Edwin Shine right there. We have not seen that yet from him tonight. I was wondering earlier in the game if maybe there was a kind of an athletic difference between these two quarterbacks with George Hamsley, wondering if maybe one of them was more athletic than the other. But I guess Edwin Shine right there saying, hey, maybe I'm both. I'm the passer and the runner.
3rd and 2 coming up for Shy. High snap, flag down. And it'll be a false start against MUS. That's actually a huge penalty for the Tigers.
Great job right there by MUS. I mean, Arlington, excuse me, not jumping whenever MUS did. That's very unfortunate for MUS. That's going to push them out of field goal range for the most part. And they got a score right here. I don't know exactly how good their kicker is, so I cannot comment on whether or not this is field goal range for him. But MUS definitely looking to pick up a 1st down right here.
3rd and 7. Coming up now after the penalty. Shy rolls to his right. Throwing deep. And incomplete, intended for Clarkson. Good coverage there by Nick Smith. 4th down coming up, and the Tigers get the stop again.
Roman, I didn't think I'd be saying this tonight, but this Arlington secondary is stepping up right now. I mean, look at that. That even though that's rolling to the right for a left-handed quarterback, that's still, I mean, that's a great job by Nick Smith. He understands that he is not going to be able to win in a contested contest like that if he were to go for the ball. So he just plays the ball. He sticks to those day one things that they teach you as a corner. Like when their hands go up, your hands go up.
Wait, 4th and 7.
Oh, wow. They're going to go for it.
They're going for it. I mean, why not? You're up 21-3. You're trying to get the opportunity to punch the door down.
Yeah.
But they call timeout. Maybe reconsidering.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a shaky decision right there. Honestly, that might have worked, as it looked like Arlington's defense was a little bit caught off guard by that decision. They were not too set, so MUS maybe seeing that and just decided, hey, it's not worth it. We're just going to try to recoup. I'd be interested to see if they still go for it coming out of this timeout.
Well, it's an interesting decision here because, one, you could play it safe, hunt the ball with this huge lead, or you could take this opportunity to try and really put the game away if you're MUS, because it would hypothetically be over. No chance of coming back if they score another touchdown here on this possession. So I would really understand it either way.
Yeah, but if you are Arlington, though, if they do punt this ball, or if you get the stop right here, this is huge for Arlington. This is a major momentum booster. You just had a great defensive drive. Yeah, they got down, but bend but don't break is just as good as anything else because you're not breaking. You're not giving up that touchdown, as it looks like they are going to, in fact, go for it again. So huge right here for Arlington. They need to make this stop. This is crucial. This is easily the most crucial part of this game so far for Arlington.
Edwin Shy is out there. They've made the decision. They're going to go for it. I keep on saying it's the biggest play of the night for the Tiger defense because the biggest play of the night just keeps on coming up. But this might be it no matter what. Here's Shy. 7 minutes to go in the third.
The crowd's getting loud.
He'll throw. Outside.
Oh,
Gavin
wow.
McKay got it. First down, MUS. What a play. What a design. And they got Nick Smith.
Yeah, right there. I think they're just kind of playing on the fears of Arlington. I don't know whether or not this is Nick Smith's fault. I mean, he really can't do anything about this. He has to play off in order to not give up that deep ball. And MUS is just going to play to that, use their best receiver, run him on a little quick out route, and get a lot of separation.
It's a screen for Hunter Barnes out of the empty look for MUS. And he'll get about 5 or 6. Second down coming up.
Arlington just you can just see the life was sucked out of the defense right there on that one. That's just a play where, as Nick Smith is definitely banged up because he went flying off the sideline trying to chase down that ball. That's a tough one for Arlington to have.
Screen pass intended for Barnes, but way over his head. 3rd and 3 coming up. Huge play coming up for the Tigers. They can force yet again another potential 4th down situation.
Yeah. At this point, though, they are most likely going to walk away with a field goal. Arlington, you can't be too upset about that if you're able to keep them out of the end zone, but definitely want to maybe get a chance for
Barnes on the carry. Hunter Barnes trying to fight through the pile. I think he got the first down already.
Yeah.
He did. And MUS will just keep on moving.
Hunter Barnes has been he's been their go-to guy tonight in passing situations and running situations. This guy is just, from what I've seen tonight alone, is a very versatile guy who is patient. He's explosive, but he explodes at the exact right moment, which is really hard to stop.
Bobbled the snap there. Did Striker Aiken, and it cost him yardage on 1st and goal, and Arlington will live to fight another down.
Not what you want to have for MUS. That's not a great way to capitalize off a big run, but great way for Arlington maybe to get a little bit of a reset. So as it does look like they're going to stick with this kind of 4 men up front and then put everybody else back. It's been working in the red zone situation like this when you're this close, and MUS is known to go to these screen games. This is really what you're going to want to do if you're Arlington. I think this is the right call.
Shy throwing down the middle. Caught. Touchdown, MUS.
Well,
Jackson Peterman on the coverage just couldn't quite get to him. We don't have the name of number 1, unfortunately.
I stand corrected.
But a great catch in the end zone. And MUS might have just effectively ended this game.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a tough one for Arlington to recover from. But right here, I mean, Arlington tried to get a little bit of fancy with that defensive play calling where they took their inside backer when Jake Golday and blitzed him and put their big old defensive nose tackle, Jackson Powers, back there in coverage. And, I mean, that's just going to happen when you put a big old boy like Jackson Powers, who is just a massive man at 6 foot 235 against an athletic receiver on a slant route. I mean, that's just not going to work. We're going to see it right here. They come, and, I mean, he just drops, and that zone is right there. Jackson Peterman can't do anything about that. That's not his zone. A little bit of a risky play call right there by Coach Sally defensively, and it did not pay off.
MUS did convert the extra point, so it is now 28-3.
Here we go.
So unless the Arlington Tigers have shades of the New England Patriots, this might be another loss for them here for the 2nd week in a row. But MUS, they've just looked very, very good here in this game. They just had a phenomenal drive here in the 3rd quarter. George Howard to kick this off, up and away. And here's Dylan Keith actually on the return. They're going to try something else here.
That's Braxton Tompkins.
That's Braxton Tompkins. Never mind.
He shot out right there. I thought we were about to see Braxton take one in the house, get a little Gabriel Torres vibes going. Unfortunately, we couldn't see it right there.
Braxton Tompkins with another solid return. But let's see if Arlington can do something with it this time around.
Oh, yeah, he was ready to go. He was full steam ahead. Almost got out of that. Barely tackled. Just a little bit off, but Arlington right now, this is a huge, huge drive for them offensively. We've been saying it all night, like you said earlier, Roman, but they just keep getting in these situations where they're so close to just getting things started, and they just come so short. I mean, it's really been a tough night for Arlington.
Zach Baker has to play Tom Brady in this situation, down 28-3. Let's see what he can do here.
I think you mean Patty Mahomes. He's wearing 15. Patty Mahomes in a not quite as bad situation in that Super Bowl last year, but Zach Baker trying to channel those vibes. As we're going to see, Devontae Glover was stuffed on that play. He had nowhere to go.
Yes, indeed. You're right about that one. And Glover now checks out. Once again, he's been very, very limited after a loss of 2. John Davis now checking back in.
Ooh.
And this is play fake.
Here we go.
Baker. Pressure coming in. Here comes Zach Baker on the run. Zach Baker.
Ooh.
I think he may have actually gotten past the first down marker there. Nice run that time from Zach Baker.
There we go. And, oh no, Roman, I believe that was just he got past the original line of scrimmage. Yeah, now we're on looks like a 3rd and 3 situation where, great job right there by Zach Baker, breaks down, nowhere to go, decided to keep himself right there, slides to protect himself. Good play by Zach Baker. That's what you want to see. Watch him go through his progressions. Yep. Oh, never mind, excuse me. This is the Devontae Glover run that set up that Zach Baker scramble.
Yeah, Baker, he got past the marker, but he gave himself up beforehand. So 3rd down and 3. Baker to throw. Pressure comes in immediately.
Oh, wow.
Dylan Keith cannot make the catch off of the ball that was disrupted by the rush. And it is once again 4th down, and Arlington's just going to give it up.
Yeah, you can't blame Zach Baker or Dylan Keith right there. That was not catchable by Dylan Keith, and I don't even know if Zach Baker could have Houdini'd his way out of that one. I mean, I don't know how MUS just did that, but that ball got to Zach Baker's hands, and then like 0.5 milliseconds later, MUS was there.
Nice punt there that time. It's rolling.
Oh, I thought we were about
all
to get
the way
another.
Back to the 28-yard line. So a solid punt there from Jacob DeShields, and MUS will come back out.
Right now, I mean, Arlington clearly just drained, both physically and mentally, most likely at this point. I mean, they've been beaten on all night. It's been tough for them. They've managed to still fight. You have to give props to this Arlington team's toughness. They have been going all night. They have not given up. This has been very impressive from them tonight.
George Hamsley in there for another possession. He might be the quarterback now for the rest of the game. He'll throw it. Hamsley throwing deep. He misses. Oh, he missed. Oh, man. A lot to explain on that one. He missed Clarkson Show, who was wide open for a touchdown. Instead went for Mac Owen, and it was almost intercepted by Jackson Peterman.
Jackson Peterman, great job right there to jump that route at the last second, put himself in position for the interception in his first start, senior year, homecoming. Oh, I know he's beating himself up over that one. You can just see it right now. Peterman is frustrated with himself. Really hope he can get that one back.
Hamsley to throw. He's going to take it.
Oh, wow.
Another shot, and it's off the hands this time of Clarkson Show. 2 deep shots, 2 incompletions, 3rd down and 10 coming up for the MUS Eagles, or MUS Owls.
All righty, here we go. Arlington, another good defensive possession. Looks like we got a little bit of a different look up front as Parks Wallace is actually on the D-line right now. We have not seen that this year to my knowledge. Arlington playing a very close formation right now. I want to see what they can do here. Trying to stop MUS.
Hamsley to throw. Down the middle. Oh, man. Incomplete there. Nice play that time from the Arlington defense. And it'll be 4th down and 10. A 3-and-out stop for the Tiger D.
Great defensive possession for Arlington right there. And the best part about that is, Roman, that's 3 attempted passes, 3 incomplete passes. Arlington looks like they finally figured out how to stop this MUS pass game in the second half, because aside from that one out route earlier, they have not been able to get it going.
Tompkins to fair catch it off the punt. He will do so successfully, and the Tiger offense will come back out once again.
Here we go. Zach Baker, this Arlington offense, I mean, they've got to get it right here. This defense is stepping up right now. They're doing great. Coach Sally clearly gave them the adjustments they needed and made this defense, I mean, they have just become immaculate in the second half. So much better than they were in the first half. But this offense, they're looking like a lot of the same. They got to step up right here because this is a crucial point in the game for Arlington if they even want to have a chance to come back.
3:20 to go. It's got to be all scores from here on out for the Tigers if they even want to have a chance.
Got to be fast scores, too.
First down for Baker. He'll hand it off to John Davis, and he's stuffed at the line. MUS just been all over the run game tonight. They've been all over the pass game. They've been almost perfect from the defensive side of the ball, and that's what's really been the deciding factor in this game thus far.
Yeah, well, we knew going into this game that MUS's strength was their defense. It's a lot of athletic playmakers for that defense. They're big, strong, fast, and they hit hard, and they're hitting Arlington, and it is definitely showing as this has been a rough start for Arlington here.
2nd and 9. Play fake. Baker looking. The pressure's coming in heavily once again. Can he escape this time? He will, but he won't do much with it. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah,
for the Tigers.
I don't blame Zach Baker right there for trying to run. I mean, this O-line, the left side, honestly, both sides of these tackles right now, really everywhere actually, has just been absolutely, they've had no answer for MUS. MUS has been just running through the offensive line at will almost. I mean, it's hard to play under those circumstances at any position, but especially a quarterback where you got to get the ball every play. I mean, it's been rough back there tonight for Zach Baker.
You're right about that. Zach Baker's had a really, really tough time in the pocket. He'll throw it again, though. On this play, it is a catch, and Devontae Glover is German suplex down. A phenomenal play there by Elliott Allen. Wow. All over that one.
Well, Roman, I to correct you a little bit, I believe you said pocket a sentence ago, and there has been no such thing for Zach Baker tonight. As, again, not really meant to have a pocket, but that screen pass just absolutely blown up. I mean, dude literally got suplexed.
DeShields to punt this one away. On the return is Roderick Lewis. Lewis staying up.
Great job by Parks Wallace right there. He just grabbed that ankle and held on for dear life. Might have just saved a huge return.
So Elliott Allen just went WWE style on Devontae Glover to end that possession, and now we'll see if MUS can go on the offensive side, maybe get that comeback animation in WWE 2K, in the WWE 2K games.
I mean, right there, we're seeing a great Jacob DeShields, probably his best punt of the night, but just right to him and got a little shifty. I mean, that's a 2-lane commit. Good job by Parks Wallace to save a touchdown.
Hamsley back out there. He hands it off to Hunter Barnes, Mr. Reliable for this MUS offense tonight, and he just barrels through a couple of defenders before being brought down. It'll be 2nd down coming up for the Owls.
There we go again. I mean, if there is one thing that has pointed to this Arlington struggles tonight, it's been up front. They have been purely dominated on both sides of the ball up front. Defensive line has been pushed around. Offensive line has been pushed around. It has been really rough for Arlington at the line of scrimmage.
Hunter Barnes again on the run. He bounces off the line. Hunter Barnes down the sideline. There's a flag down on the field. First down, but is it going to count? No, it won't. It's going to be holding against MUS.
Good little, looks like a little Boise State fake right here. Oh, excuse me, never mind. But that was a good little fake. It definitely fooled the left side of this Arlington defense, as they had no idea what was going on.
Well, it's not going to matter, as MUS will have to come back after this penalty.
Coach looks like he's pleading his case over there for MUS. Definitely a little bit unhappy about that play call, especially after it was a nice little gain on there. And I'm not too sure. Are the refs?
What's really shown for me more than anything in this game is the absence of Cannon Linebaugh and Gabriel Torres. because that takes away your possession receiver who can make those short catches, and that takes away your speed guy who you can mix things up with at times as well.
Yeah, Arlington has had absolutely no, as we are going to see it as a holding call in MUS, but Arlington has had there has been nothing there. Cannon line ball is the one.
Oh wait, there are actually 2 penalties here against MUS. I think the coach got called for unsportsmanlike conduct afterwards as well. So MUS has been dropped way back here for third down.
Oh, second down and 36.
For second down.
Well, there you go. Nice. But honestly, as I was saying, Arlington has just really been struggling tonight.
Second down and 26. Hamsley throwing up top. And Clarkson Show almost erased all of that lost yardage with one play, but C.J. James able to make the play there. So now it's third down and 26.
Yeah, Roman, I don't know if I'm the only one who's been holding his breath every time the ball Clarkson Slope is targeted, but I have been because he's been nothing but a big play machine, and thankfully Arlington has been able to shut him down so far in the second half, but that kid is still very scary when that ball is coming in his direction.
Look, if you could tell me how to hold my breath and call a play at the same time, I would definitely love to know because I'd probably be doing the same thing.
Well, you can do sign language. That'd be cool.
George Hamsley will hand it off there. Striker Aiken on the carry. There's another flag down. So even when they're just trying to throw this possession away, looks like Arlington's just going to decline this penalty, though, if it is a holding.
Oh, wait, yep, just to make sure. Okay, we do have a holding on MUS.
They are going to decline, and it's fourth down.
There we go. And that's going to stop the clock because it was a penalty. So, win-win right now. Very interested to see.
I don't even know if Arlington has enough time to come back, though, at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely an uphill battle, to say the least, for Arlington. With just under 13 minutes total, 53 seconds left here in the third and full 12 in the fourth. It's not looking too hot for Arlington right now. Oh. There we go.
And MUS will just down it. There at the 37. Arlington will get the ball back with about 40 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
We've said it enough tonight. They just got to score. This offense has got to figure out something. They have got to do something. I mean, this offense has been essentially kind of like a break in between drives for the defense. I mean, they've gone in, they've gone 3 and out, they punt the ball, it's right back in MUS's hands. That makes it incredibly hard on our defense because they're not getting rest. And those two-way guys, they just definitely don't have a break. And that just makes MUS's job easy. They can just get on a roll and keep rolling as they have been.
Well, it's homecoming night here at Arlington High School, but it's really been MUS who has felt at home in this one. Tigers trail at 28-3.
There we go.
Dylan Keith, he drops that one. It's just been a bad night for the Dylan Keith and Zach Baker connection. They were declared BFFs during the Homecoming King intros earlier in the evening, but they have looked all out of sorts here.
I think this entire pass game has looked all out of sorts, and as you were just saying a minute ago, I completely agree that Cannon Lineball and Gabriel Torres not being and J.J. Johnson, let's not forget, we have not seen him since the first quarter because he is out with some kind of injury. We are not sure, but he's also a huge part of this offense, and it just has not been there, and Arlington has not been able to do anything since.
Another play fake, another throw, and it's a short catch by Golday. He's standing up. There's a flag down on the field. He has a first down. Golday's face mask might have been grabbed during the whole scuffle there.
I think every part of Jake Golday was grabbed right there. I think he had like 4 or 5 guys trying to grab him, and he's just literally carrying them. I mean, he is literally just carrying an entire defense right there. That just shows the strength of Jake Golday as... Oh, this is going to be on Arlington. Oh, man. That's, man, I guess that's honestly the story of tonight. I mean, every time, like I said, 2 steps forward, 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. I mean, they have just not had an answer tonight. MUS has dominated, and Arlington right now looks like they're going to try to get a playoff before the start of the fourth, but I don't know how much of a difference it'll make here.
Well, you essentially have to call as many plays as you can here. You got to get the snap off here. They will.
Here we go.
Baker, pressure coming in. He's just going to run with it. He's giving up on the pass game completely. He tried to jump over someone. He couldn't quite get on his feet again.
Looks like
it'll be third down coming up at the start of the fourth quarter. MUS is dominating here, 28-3. Let's see if the Tigers can come back at the end of this game here in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back here on AHS Tiger Life.
It's here at Arlington Community Schools,
where we thrive on creativity. We take the scattered pieces
to build something great.
We work together to challenge ourselves
and each other, defining who we are and who we want to be.
We rely on technology to learn where we came from,
to see where we're going. We adapt
because we know there's a world of opportunity for all.
We thrive under pressure
to make our future great.
We are Arlington.
Think,
create,
achieve.
1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes. That means it could be you, your dog walker,
on your left,
your cat jogger. With early diagnosis, pre-diabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
We are back here on AHS Tiger Life. It's the start of the fourth quarter. The Tigers are being dominated 28-3. I'm Roman Cleary along with Andrew Farrell here. And we're getting ready to call this final period of play. And Farrell, even if the Tigers can't win, what are you looking for in this final quarter?
There's some kind of hope, honestly. Like, something has got. I just want to see Arlington show up to this. The Arlington offense, I just need them to show up to the game right now. They have been struggling. It has been rough. I need the offensive line to get off the bus right now because they have been non-existent so far here today.
Well, third down and 7 coming up for the Tiger offense. Baker will throw. He's going to roll out to his right here. Looking deep. Passes over the head. Just a little bit overthrown for Braxton Tompkins. And it'll be 4th down and 7.
Oh, that was so close.
If any play just summarizes Arlington's night, that just might be it.
So close yet so far away at the same time. And everybody getting hit behind the line of scrimmage, too. I mean, that was there, too.
Yeah, and obviously Arlington's offense, they're going to have to stay on the field. They're going to have to go for it. It's 4-down territory in every single possession now. You can't punt this ball again if you're the Tigers.
I mean, I don't even think Jacob DeShields is on the roster right now anymore, honestly. I mean, they just sent him back. They're like, hey, we don't even need the option.
Empty set. Baker looking to throw. Flag is down, so this play will not count no matter what.
Oh, way! That's a little bit of a late hit right there.
No call.
Yeah.
And holding against the offense, the penalty will obviously be declined. So it'll be 4th down coming up for Arlington. Or it'll be 1st down coming up for MUS, rather.
Yeah, the sophomore Nicholas Geller right there got a little bit of a late hit on Zach Baker. I mean, that's how you want to get in the game as a third stringer and make that play. I mean, you do you, bro, but it's a little bit of a unclassy hit right there.
I don't think Baker was quite out of bounds yet. But
yeah, I mean, but even in this situation, still. But, I mean, I guess that does just summarize the night for Arlington. Just they've been beaten down all night. And, I mean, MUS is keeping their starters in. They want to run up the score and make up for that 0-2 start
they want to get that mercy rule, and they want to get out here as quick as possible. Edwin Shy is actually back in the game. But you know who else is back in the game? There that time for Arlington, it's Ashton Morgan, the senior in there, making a huge stop.
Yeah, Ashton Morgan, we've seen him come in the game more and more as the season has gone on. He's Dylan Keith's counterpart at that outside backer. So when they want to keep Dylan in, maybe get him a little more rested for the offense, they throw Ashton out there. If there's certain situations where it's more of a passing situation, they put Ashton out there. He's been a great kind of key role player for Arlington this year.
Look at Edwin Shy going on the run here on 2nd down and 14. He'll get it up for some nice yardage here as 3rd down comes up for MUS.
Edwin Shy, I think, has definitely shown that he is big dog on campus right now when it comes to this quarterback position. Not that George Hamsley hasn't played amazing, which he has, But I think that one touchdown that Edwin Shy had, where he just picked up the ball, chunked it to the back of the end zone, perfect pass, and it was one of the most incredible touchdowns I've ever seen. Just kind of clearly defines this kid as the starter for MUS, and I really hope he continues to see that as the rest of the season.
Shy throws down the middle. Pass is completed to Mac Owens. That'll be a first down for the Owls, and they'll just keep on moving here.
As it looks like MUS's star Clarkson Schoaf is cramping, so we might get a timeout. Oh, excuse me, never mind. We're just moving the chains.
Yeah, just getting the stretches in.
Yeah.
You know, like you do.
Got to keep loose. Here we go.
1st and 10 coming up for MUS, and now, yep, you might have been right.
Yeah.
Now Schoaf just sat down.
He was definitely not feeling too hot. You could see. He just got over there and just kind of plopped down. Did not want to risk it.
He was like, yes. No.
But, I mean, hey, when you're making plays like that guy has been all night, you know what, buddy? You take your time getting over there. You earned it. You need a breather.
Shy taking his time to snap the ball, but he'll do it. Nice little check down there. Jackson Peterman, but Jake Golday is the one that makes the tackle there. And it'll be 2nd down coming up for the MUS Owls.
Looks like Jake Golday right there trying to get his own kind of suplex rolling. As we're going to see this Arlington defense here again in the red zone now. Familiar territory for Arlington.
Shy hands it off. Stuff right there. It'll be 3rd down and short coming up.
That's these running backs right now for MUS remind me a lot of a Steelers era Le'Veon Bell. The way they have been able to, they have shown extreme discipline and great patience by just following their blockers. I mean, they understand that you don't have to sprint right as soon as you get the ball. They take their time, they follow, they see the hole, and then they explode, and that's why this run game has been so successful here tonight.
And plus, these guys aren't making terrible rap tracks. Probably. 3rd down and 2 coming up for the Owls.
Here we go.
Handing it off once again. It'll be 1st down for MUS.
And I think that just shows exactly what I'm talking about. When a running back puts a hand on the back of his pulling guard and is able to just follow him through, that shows extreme patience by the running back, extremely athletic guards out there pulling. Because don't forget, people forget that those big boys, they have to put in work to move that fast for how big they are, and shows just an overall real in-sync feel to this MUS team that they have had all night. This is definitely a team that was prepared for this game coming in.
Shy. The screen pass here. Oh. Incomplete.
A little bit of a...
We don't have the name for number 27, unfortunately. He's made a couple of plays here the past couple of minutes.
A little bit of a weird throw for our boy Edward Shy right there. Or, excuse me, Edwin Shy. Not really seeing one of those. That was not his standard on a laser, absolute tight spiral Peyton Manning style pass. But, I mean, everybody messes up at least once, right?
Yep. Yes, indeed. 2nd and 10 coming up for MUS from the 18. Shy rolling to the left. Throws, caught. And stopped right there. 3rd down coming up.
I think Jake Golday is just clearly over this. He's like, I'm just tired. He's just taking out his frustrations right now as he makes another. Oh, excuse me, that was Ashton Morgan.
Yeah, that was Ashton Morgan.
Okay, Hey, Ashton's balling too, I see. But this Arlington defense, you can tell they're frustrated by this score. Arlington's defense has outplayed this score. If it was just a defensive game versus MUS, I think this game would not be near as bad as it is.
Shy throwing up top for Clarkson Schoaf, incomplete.
Maybe Ashton
covers
Morgan
that time from
balling
Destin
a little
Sims.
too much.
And 4th down coming up.
No, it's a 1st down. There was a roughing the passer by Ashton Morgan back there.
But they're not going to call it, though.
Oh, I believe they just did as he came out and did the whole. Yeah, they did call it. So we are going to see a new set of downs for MUS right here as, I mean, Ashton Morgan understandably frustrated right there with a little bit of a late hit. I mean, MUS, they'll take the free yards, but I don't think they really need it at this point. I mean, unless something magical happens, it looks like this is going to be the same story of MUS is going to punch this ball in.
Edwin Shy to take this one. He's going to hand it off into the end zone. Touchdown, MUS. This time, it's Mason Palau.
Wow, that's a new name. I think that is the first time that he has touched the ball tonight. Hey, that's a great way to start your. I don't know if we've seen him on the field, but if that's the first time we've seen him, that's a great way to start his game. I mean, it might be starting in the fourth, but hey, I'll take a one-play touchdown all night.
So MUS will come out to kick another extra point. It is now 34-3.
You think we can see one of those Jake Golday circus blocks where he just reaches up and touches the moon to block the ball? Oh.
We won't. Howard knocks it right through. 35-3.
I mean, he still tried, but here we're going to see it again. I mean, look at that. First time touching the ball, you just get shifty, young man. You do. You almost stopped by this Arlington defense, just short. But you know what? You really can't be mad at a guy who hasn't been in the game all game, senior year, getting a touchdown. It's hard to hate on that.
I mean, 35-3 coming up. Let's see if Arlington can get this touchdown on the board because we haven't been able to call one yet for selfish reasons.
Yeah, kind of sad, you know. I mean, I just want to celebrate an Arlington touchdown. I don't get to do my YMCA tonight, Roman. So unfortunate, man. You know how much I love doing the YMCA post-touchdown.
Well, YMCA is for a good night of football, and Arlington has not been playing that here tonight, but if they really want to, they can play it for MUS, I guess.
Yeah.
George Howard kick this one off. Here we go.
I don't think Arlington needs to give MUS any more satisfaction than they've already got.
Tompkins on the return, up to the 26. And Arlington will start from there with 7.5 minutes to go.
Jackson Peterman clearly shaking up on that play. He looks like he is hobbling off the field. Hopefully he's all right. Looks like he may have taken a lick trying to block somebody over there. Braxton Tompkins, I've been impressed with him tonight. We have not seen his play. We have not seen him get the ball on offense. We saw him have that targeted play where it was just out of range of his fingertips. But we have seen him on the kick return tonight, and he has been very impressive with his ability to get some solid yards and hold on to the ball.
1st and 10 coming up for the Tigers from the 26. Going to try their best to get into the end zone. Just punch this in and end tonight on a good note. John Davis to start this one out on the carry. He lost the ball. He lost the football, and Arlington, I believe, recovered it. They did. Covered there by Zach Baker.
You know, the whole 2 step forward, 3 steps back that I was saying? Yeah, here's a perfect example. Get a nice little gain just to have the ball. I think he would have been down anyways, just based on looking at that replay. But, I mean, still, that's just a summary of the game if I've ever seen one. Right here for Zach Baker tonight. It's been a rough night, but honestly, I do not consider it his fault. His interception, that's because there was Jay Golday tripped on the sideline. And we have seen some missed throws from him, but it's really hard to blame a guy when stuff like that is happening. I mean, he can barely get the ball without being smacked. And then right there, he's got 3 guys that's smacking him as he's just trying to get the ball to a hitch route. It's really tough to blame him for a rough night as he has been taking a beating tonight.
Well, another vintage MUS play on the defensive side of the ball. Just force the pressure, force the incompletion. But the Arlington Tiger Band, they will not be deterred from making themselves be heard, even in a blowout loss here for the Tigers.
I tell you what, Roman, I don't know if I've ever heard a band who does not give up as much as that Arlington band. I think they're playing with the same enthusiasm and just great skill overall that they were playing with before opening kickoff, and it's been great to hear them.
Baker on the play fake here on 3rd down and long.
Oh, here we go again.
Pressure comes in. He's able to somehow avoid. Rolls out to his right. Baker went for Golday, but tipped up in the air and incomplete. 4th down coming up and MUS will assumingly just get the ball back.
If there's any highlights for tonight, that might have been one of them. That was a nice little shake play, as we're going to see the punt team trot out there for Arlington. If you're MUS, honestly, MUS just needs to hold the ball. Just get out of here. Try to, even if they field this punt, just run it all the way back to the 1 so that they can drip this clock as long as possible and just let's just everybody put Arlington out of their misery for tonight, and let's go and celebrate the homecoming king and queen.
Up and away goes the punt from Jacob Shields. And it's down that time by Alex Maddox at the 40.
Hey, big boy getting mobile. He's down there fielding the punt. I like to see it. Alex Maddox is he's an offensive lineman and defensive lineman, but he might just be one of the most athletic people on this Arlington team. I mean, that kid is everywhere, all the time, all game.
6:14 to go. MUS up 35-3. Looking to put the final touches on what's been a great first win of the season for the Owls.
Yeah, this has been huge for them, obviously, as we said earlier in the game.
Now in the game actually is Hayes Wilkinson, a quarterback.
Oh.
He's going to hand this off to 27. We unfortunately do not have his name. It'll be second down coming up for the Owls.
Yeah, as I was saying, MUS came into this game taking a tough loss to Christian Brothers, another tough loss to Montgomery Bell. So we knew that they were hungry for tonight. Arlington, they just came off a tough loss for Houston, and I think what really crushed Arlington tonight was obviously just some of the little mistakes that they've had, the guys that they've been missing, and Gabriel Torres and Cannon Lineball, who affect this team massively, both offensively and defensively.
Wilkinson the pitch here. Oh, and it's stuffed. Third down coming up.
Yeah. As I was saying, though, I mean, Cannon Lineball and Gabriel Torres, are both such huge parts of this team. Gabriel Torres in all three facets, offense, defense, and special teams. And then Cannon Lineball, go-to receiver for Zach Baker, and easily the best linebacker for this Arlington team. I mean, those are two guys that they are sorely missing tonight, and it showed. Definitely been a rough game for Arlington. A lot to build on going into Brighton next week at home.
We are less than 5 minutes away from the ending of this one. Third down and 7 coming up for Hayes Wilkinson and this MUS offense. And timeout on the field here by the Owls. So Arlington will get a couple of extra seconds to try to think about what they want to do to just try to get the ball back.
I don't even want to know what Coach Sally is going to, I don't even want to know how many laps they're going to have to run whenever they come back to practice. Coach Sally, his defense, but he should be proud. He should be so proud of his defense.
Can you even just make them just run a bunch of laps after something like this at the end of the day?
Yeah,
because this was just, at the end, it's just a bad game for the Tigers,
yeah.
Really. What can you really do to make this go away? This just gonna naturally.
Yeah. But I mean, if you're Coach Sally, you should definitely be proud of this defense. They came out, they made adjustments, and honestly, they have stood up to this MUS offense. If they're not having to go out there constantly, literally every time they get off the field, 4 plays later, they're back on the field, I think this MUS team does not score in the second half. I mean, these guys have been playing their hearts out,
Wilkinson,
and it is really tough.
Gets very close to the marker there. He might not have quite gotten there, though. Fourth down coming up, I think, for the Owls, yes, indeed.
And I believe Zach Baker also needs to be commended on his resilience, as it's just been tough for him tonight, too, as we're just going to see another example of this Arlington team. They're just tired. This defense has been out there all night. They have, I don't even want to spectate what kind of time of possession difference this is, because MUS is probably just running away with this on a massive scale.
Fourth down for Hayes Wilkinson. He didn't get there. Wilkinson did not get there, and Arlington's going to get the ball back with 4 minutes to go.
Oh, there you go.
Remember, the deficit is still not big enough for the mercy rule to be put in, so the clock still does stop at the moment.
As we're going to see Zach Baker again trot out onto the field. I understand the decision to keep him in there. Obviously, you want to try to get some stats in this game, just kind of give some hope to this offense. But at this point, if you're Coach Sykes, you got to be considering just putting in Grant Buchanan and just getting out of this game. As we're going to see him right here.
On the play fake, looking to throw it here.
Oh.
Looking for Dylan Keith.
Wow.
I think the ball actually hit the marker.
Yeah. That's just a... I mean, I'm not, at this point, there's nothing else we can say, Roman. We've said it once, we said it twice, we said it 3 times. Heck, we've probably said it 1,000 times tonight. I mean, this offense has just not been able to get in sync. Zach Baker has been quite literally almost running for his life. As you can see, he's just tired. Just his demeanor on the field, as he's just been scrambling, trying to hold on to hope. As at this point, it's just a kind of a pointless type drive.
John Davis just gets stuffed at the line there.
Wow. I don't know who number 70 is for MUS.
What a great play there.
I mean,
Dylan Robinson, his helmet flew off, so he actually has to come out, but he just made a great play right there on John Davis.
I think that might be the biggest 5'11" man I've ever seen. That guy is massive. I mean, wow. That is just a lot of just pure
muscle.
Yeah, mass, muscle, everything. I mean, it's hard to try to stop that.
3rd and 10 coming up for the Tigers.
Here we go.
Let's see if they can just get something on the board here. 3rd and 10.
Well,
just to carry to John Davis. They're obviously in 4-down territory, and Davis doesn't go anywhere with it. Maybe gets a yard and 4th down.
Yeah, I'd be interested. Yeah, they're just going to send Jacob DeShields on. I would just are they going to keep?
Yeah, I think they're going to keep it on.
Well, looks like they were getting ready, but I guess they are. I guess the punt team is going to stay on the sideline as looks like Arlington. Oh, no, excuse me. They are going. Never mind. We are going to see a punt. I'm assuming Coach Sykes is just trying to get out of the rest of this game injury-free, keep his guys just healthy as they can be, and really just try to prepare for Brighton and get a bounce-back win.
The Shields had to actually redo his direction on the punt.
Well, that was very impressive by Jacob DeShields, as Striker Aiken almost blocked that. But Jacob DeShields, money man DeShields, never fails, and he makes money right there. Even on a game where not much cool stuff to see from Arlington, but I mean, that was a little bit of a new sight, I guess.
2:19 to go. MUS up 35-13 or 35-3. You're not gonna. You can only imagine.
Hey, Mom, I made it. You can see my hand. That's cool. As Arlington is gonna get ready for another defensive possession. At this point, I just feel bad for their defense. They're just probably so tired. I mean, it's been a rough game. MUS has been. I mean, I'll give it to them.
Look, the offense gets breaks. Why can't we?
Yeah. I mean, they have really put the pressure on this defense, and they knew what they needed to do coming in, which was challenge this defense in order to have a chance to win, and I think they succeeded because
what a hit there. Alex Maddox just flying all over the field, and at the end of the day, I mean, what a great play there by Alex Maddox. Mason Paolo just couldn't do anything with that one.
Alex Maddox, hey, when he picked up that punt, I told you, he is one of the most athletic players on this roster, and I think we just saw it, as I believe he moved faster than anybody else on the field. Just look at this. Zoom. Just absolutely tackled our one-touchdown wonder over there, as he's never given up, and I like that.
Right back to Paolo. He reversed his direction.
Oh, my. One touchdown wonder going for 2.
Look at Mason
Paolo.
My
goodness.
Oh, my.
Oh.
Mason Paolo, here he goes. First down, MUS. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, you dropped the mic on that one, Paolo. Wow.
My.
This is going to come back because I'm assuming there's either this is definitely coming back, but still a great. You know what? Look at this. Just whoop. Wait. You can see it. Ready. Whoop.
I mean, there's really nothing you could do about that.
Hey, shout out to Destin Sims, though.
Yeah, Destin Sims did stay with that the whole way.
That's a ball hawk right there. Hey, you see the eyes. Look, there's we gotta find a nickname for him, Roman, because that is just an elite athlete right there touching the ball, as he has been money every time he's touched the ball.
Look, he's just running like you're on the beach in Destin, Florida. So
no, I see what you did there. Nice little pun. I like it. As we're just going to see oh, wow, they're still going on offense. Oh, Wonder Boy is in the backfield. Oh, pitch option to him.
Oh, they're not going to give it to
him.
Instead, this time it's Hayes Wilkinson just getting stuffed. Third down coming up for MUS.
Is it against the rules to, start chanting Wonder Boy? Because I really want to see another touchdown, because that was just awesome. That was a great play.
But just think about, from an Arlington perspective, imagine how embarrassing that would have been, even this late in the game.
I don't know if it's embarrassing as much as it is just dejecting. I mean, it just hurts your soul.
Look, if you want to get an indication of how this game has gone for Arlington, the brand new Jumbotron has not gone on this entire night.
Well, I mean, maybe that's why. Maybe that's a bad luck charm for Arlington. No,
he dropped the ball. He dropped the ball. He fumbled. Arlington on the recover.
Yes.
Oh, my.
So much happiness and so much sadness in one play,
Mitchell Owens on the recovery. Wow.
I am so excited that Arlington.
I just saw Grant Buchanan. Buchanan put his helmet on. He's going to come out, but check this out.
Ashton Morgan just absolutely bodied. Ooh, look at that. I'm sorry, Wonder Boy, but let's go, Arlington. Going to get the ball. Grant Buchanan taking it on around the 15-yard line, I believe, something like that.
With how fired up you are, people would think we're in the first quarter.
I mean, hey, might as well be. Got to get a little. Let's hit reset real quick. Try to run this whole game back. Maybe we can get a great game going here. I mean, it's still been an awesome game.
Let's check out Grant Buchanan to see if he could be the one that scores a touchdown for this Tiger offense.
Are they even rushing? Oh, never mind. They do have people out there. I thought MUS had 0 D linemen right there, but
and timeout actually by MUS, so you might have been right.
Yeah. I think they're definitely scared of Grant Buchanan. That kid is fast. I mean, we've only seen him in action on our stream against Halls that week 1, where he absolutely sprinted in similar field position. Now, the roles were more reversed, where Arlington was up massive, but still, that kid's fast. He is a threat in the red zone, and I'm sure MUS is still going to try to stop him.
Well, the clock is running down. Well, not actually at the moment, but Arlington is about to lose this one 35-3. They're going to drop the 4-3 on the season. MUS will move up to 1-2. 15 seconds to go here in this one after the timeout from the Owls is done.
Yeah, tough game for Arlington. I mean, there's no other way to put it. I think Arlington should definitely have a lot of optimism, knowing that they are going up against a Brighton opponent next week who, no offense to Brighton, but this MUS team is just on a different level than Brighton will be, and I am definitely excited to see Arlington go up against Brighton.
Buchanan hands off this time. It is Antonio Hines on the carry.
Not too sure how much time is left.
They're not running the clock for some reason.
Yeah. Clock is a little bit out of whack, but still going to get it going. Oh, what are we going to see here? Oh, and the game is over.
They're going to call the game. They're going to call the game.
Wow. All righty.
MUS wins this one 35-3. And look, they're just going to go straight to the locker room.
Yeah,
they're going to go straight to the locker room. They're not trying to shake hands at the moment. A very, very frustrating loss for Arlington.
Definitely not the way you definitely not a way that your team wants to spend their homecoming. I got to give it to Arlington's defense, though. They fought and they fought and they fought and they fought until this last whistle blew. We saw that. They just got their first turnover of the night with 15 seconds still left. So this Arlington defense, I think the entire takeaway for me has been this Arlington defense does not give up.
All right. Well, despite the bad game, despite the bad night, we do get, obviously, everyone's favorite part of the stream. Farrell, you know what time it is.
It is time for the play of the game, but we will have to wait until after this break to get it.
I can't express how much I appreciate every single thing that St. Jude has done. You never know when you could be that determining factor to save the next child's life. 1,000,000 thank yous wouldn't be enough.
Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
All right, it's time for our AHS Tiger Life play of the game. In the fourth quarter, we saw a great run from self-proclaimed, well, actually, I proclaimed him Wonder Boy. Just look at this. This is just prime physical athleticism right there. The vision, the speed. He's got the ball tucked. Unfortunately, not by his own fault, the play was called back for some blocking. Personally, I think Wonder Boy definitely would have taken that to the house if there wasn't a holding.
But he was tackled on the play. But regardless, when you want to know what is going on at Arlington High School, you know what to turn to. It's ahstigerlife.com for news, for sports, for just general high school life. For just general high school life, there's more. But check out, here's our upcoming live streams here. On September the 29th at 6 p.m., we got the volleyball senior night. On October the 1st, we have soccer senior night at 6 p.m. And, of course, next week, you can catch Farrell and I once again on October the 2nd at 7 p.m. for football senior night here against Brighton. But that's going to do it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to all of the crew here at AHS Tiger Life for this production. Along with Andrew Farrell, this is Roman Cleary signing out. Good night, everybody.